Well, in that case, we are live. Hello, everyone!
Yeah.
Hello, everyone?
Hello.
Man, want a little bit of energy into the dying.
Hello. Well, I was meowing. Yeah.
But you are not even meowing, you are doing the weird anime thing, where, you know, a character goes nya, and apparently that's meowing.
Well, I mean, I could try the trill, which is the cat activation noise, if that helps.
I mean, you could always just take your cat and put it against the microphone.
Unfortunately, she has left me alone.
Oh.
The closest I can do is this.
God, cats are weird. Cats are weird.
Recap is gonna be fun. I'm the only one that was here for it, so well, I mean, other than Finn. So my rendition of events is what is gonna go uncontested.
Yep.
What joy!
Let's see how impartial you're gonna be, or if you're gonna be very partial.
I mean, a little bits here and there. The exact order of events probably won't be 100% intact. So, let's see. This was after the Aerodactyl, and so we began once more exploring the dungeon. I'm not going to mention all the treasures or anything, although we have like 3 or 4 locked treasure chests, in Thrack's storage right here. I'm not going to recall the specific events surrounding those, or necessarily the Mars Shadow statue, since it blurs all together. So, like, when that happened. The TLDR, there was a Mars Shadow statue, blood sacrifice. I increased my instinct by like 2. So hey, but other than that, so the first thing I believe we encountered were the rock roughs. You know, all fine and dandy. We had no conflict there. Then we continued exploring for a while more. We found a portal to a poison dungeon. I was the one that found that one specifically, I believe. I think I found 2 or 3 of the portals there.
Maybe it's okay, I'm checking my notes. It was the poison sludge dungeon on the air continent.
Yeah. Anyway,
you guys just left the air continent. I bet you accidentally going back.
Yep. Well, I mean, yeah. At some point, we met the Puchiana Guild. They were separated by, you know, the swarm of unknowns. But we said hi. They said hi. We ended up meeting up later. Let's see. At some point, we met up with Team Razorwind. You know, that was pretty chill. They were looking for some kind of strong poison-based Pokemon. I think it was later revealed to be a Seviper that Team Seismic had fought. Not Seismic. Fissure. Team Fissure. Speaking of Team Fissure, we at some point encountered them too. They had a mission to find 2 lost Eevees who we had actually found at some point before this. No, actually, no. We found them later, I think. But yeah, I'll get back to the Eevees. But yeah, gotta go through all the teams we found. At one point or another, we found, I don't remember the name of the team, but apparently you guys have some history with a Glaceon and a Sandslash. They seemed like wonderful people, and I'm not just saying that because I was in love. Nope. Oh, right, I at some point triggered a trap, and I became infatuated with everything, including the dungeon. I still think the dungeon was a wonderful place. I don't want to go back.
What the fuck?
Hey, Pasa?
Aries?
Aries?
Anyway, we also managed to get throughout this entire dungeon without a single fight. Which was funny considering the Glaceon, but they wisely decided not to allow me to talk. I would have definitely gotten myself killed. But I would have tried.
But there's a little bit of dying between friends.
Yep. Anyway, but somewhat before that, we were roughly in this area of the dungeon when we discovered a bunch of EVs that were separated from us, again, by natural terrain of the dungeon and the unknowns, but we had a path back to their section. It was actually one of the first areas we'd explored because I distinctly remember I was the one that had rolled the trap for that one. But anyway, they proceeded to, you know, they asked for some help because they were kind of lost, and well, we couldn't quite go to them immediately. I wanted to help, but it would appear that shit, I don't know if it was Thrack or Vincent. Sorry, they kind of blur together in my head at times. Yeah, but you know, one of them said that we don't have any time, that we're kind of on a time crunch, and that, you know, they'd have to fend for themselves. And besides, there's another team out to help that would be there to help them or something. And yeah. Of course, you know, Reshi immediately heard that argument, and she is the Dragon of Truth, and she poked many holes in that argument. Explaining that if it were, you know, if it were a time crunch, we wouldn't be here, we'd be dealing with the actual threat, of which I still do not know what that is.
You ought to ask.
I really should. I'm not going to, but I really should. Sorry, it's just Minutia's nature. He's naive. It's like, if it's important, you know, the people in charge will explain it.
Have you seen the people in charge?
I mean, yeah. Look, this session's already gonna be having him somewhat disillusioned, but that's fine. Anyway, we eventually managed to nag and guilt trip them into at least telling Team Razorwind where they were. Oh, at some point Team Razorwind hooked up with the Team Poochyena. Oh, we also encountered, I think, a different group of rock roughs. So there were two different sets of those. And what was the other team of unaffiliated Pokemon? There was the Eevees, the rock rough, and...
It's all blurring together, isn't it?
Oh, no. I'm just trying to keep a decent accounting. Okay, so Razorwind Fissure. Let's see, Razorwind Fissure, the Glaceon team. What was the other two teams? Well, yeah, you know, needless to say, there were a shit ton of teams there. Like, apparently, with all the portals that we encountered, there was also a portal to a sky area where presumably Rayquaza was on the other side, because we could feel the legendary power through it, and there were the Altarias. Thrack wanted to go in, but we didn't let him.
Yeah, it turns out Thrack is like a weird thing for Swablues and Altarias. I don't know why, but you know, I also don't understand why I love Poochyena line, so...
Sorry, Thrack, we're on a time crunch.
Yeah!
Oh, fuck, I should have thrown that at him.
Yeah, man, that would have been spicy. Oh my god, if I realized it, Reshi would probably point it out.
But yeah, Minutia would probably joke that he just, you know, they're in the same A group, he's just trying to sow his seeds, but this is Sunstruck, not seeds. Anyway, further jokes aside, there was one other dungeon we encountered before we finally, we found the golden door, discovered, oh god, we need to roll more objectives, decided fuck that, we'll risk the trouble of the dungeon, and went fishing. Apparently Thrack is an amazing fisherman, because with his absurd instinct and stealth, he easily managed to pick out the letters open. We shoved those on the door, and inside were 3 portals and nothing else. Inside the 3 portals was kind of a temple-like, well, inside the area was kind of a temple-like area. There was no braille written anywhere, but we could definitely feel the powerful form of ice, steel, and rock through one of each portal. And Senshu tried to convince us to go, but Minutia just wasn't having it. And Thrack really wanted to go visit the ice one at least, and there was some argument about which one to go, but you know, Sandshrew basically offered money, and I don't know the financial situation of Dungeon, but I do know we needed points, so I suggested he go through official means, and yeah. Also, it doesn't help the fact that Minutia is weak to every single one of those Reggies. Nope. yes. We also returned back to town. Salandit has some paperwork for Ares because Ares was a piece of paper at the time. And what was some other stuff? Just some idle chatter. Nothing else important happened once we returned. Oh, right. I also ate the other ice cream cone and got a point in strength. So I am capped out on strength natural.
All right. Is that everything, Godna?
I believe that was everything of importance. I mean, I did mention the statue at one point, but, you know, minor thing.
All right, Godna?
Yes.
You're a good boy. You get XP.
Yay.
All right,
For the
so...
record,
Oh,
okay,
sorry. What did you say?
Oh, I was just making sure I got the number right, because I accidentally erased it, but I remembered the number.
You know, I almost said something really stupid.
Did I? I never got my level up from the strength. Yes.
See, I almost said that it's not like it matters, it's just XP, but then I was like, well, that's kind of the point, isn't it?
Well, you see, the thing is, I'm fairly behind because I spent a lot of experience on moves.
See, this is where I would say, well, this is Mystery Dungeon, so it's not like your level ups matter that much. And then I was like, oh wait, this is Pokerole. Pokerole fucking sucks.
I mean, with these natural skills, I kind of need them.
So, hey, Cry, welcome to the stream. The dungeon was a goddamn labyrinth, and he turned into a simp, indeed. I said the S word.
Excuse me? Turned into? It just uncovered the truth that was always in my heart.
My god.
Reshi is such a beautiful dragon, and this dungeon is so wonderful. Also, Glaceon is so pretty.
It gets a weird urge and bonks you over the head.
Oh, also, Glaceon totally would murder me, but I can fix her.
Wow! Guys, you hearing this?
Yeah. Look, I'm just very good at portraying such madness.
Alright. Since there's only one player, you have everyone. Lucky.
Yes, I'm accepting it.
Apply yourself.
For the record, the previous session, I did make sure I was carrying Lucky, because I'd been carrying them before in the game. Ah, you're no longer a paper figurine. Welcome back.
Huh?
You missed most of the dungeon. It was actually a pretty cool place. I wouldn't want to go back, but in a pretty cool place. Lots of people. We met a Glaceon.
So,
You
Aries,
guys had some bad victory.
Yes.
apply yourself.
You met a Glaceon.
And a Sand Slash. Both of them of the, something cow type?
What the hell were they doing in Aegis Cave?
I mean, to be fair, you could ask that question of about like half the teams we met. We met Razorbeam, we met Fissure, we met Pucciana. We met some Eevees. We met. He just begins listing off the people. I already did the recap, but yeah, he's listing off all of those.
Wow, crowded dungeon.
Oh yeah, and there were portals everywhere. Oh, you weren't here for it? Other side of the portals, they lead to the Reggies. I actually knew this one, Happy Cat Face. Yep. So, you guys have some bad history with that Glaceon, so they got out through, like, one of the normal exits, so they're probably on this continent now. I figure you should probably know.
No clue.
They didn't know what they were doing in the area, too, so they were probably summoned in somehow. Yeah. Anyway,
Well, hopefully they don't decide to visit, so...
hope those Eevees... I hope Razorwind was able to help those Eevees out. Because, I'm kind of really disappointed in Thrack and Vincent. They really did not want to help those Eevees.
What?
What?
Well, I mean, they said we were on a time crunch, but Reshi kind of tore that apart. So
Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Wait, so what exactly happened?
well, we encountered a bunch of EVs separated by a big gap. We could have gone, far away around. I mean, it would have involved some flying, but, well, everyone that was there could fly, so not a real problem. Well, okay, not Vincent, but, Reshi could carry Vincent.
They what?
Oh no! They didn't let them. I kind of nagged them until they told Team Razorwind where they were, because they were in a section where we had saw a trap earlier, and but they had to climb to get away from it, so they kind of kept falling in.
And they
It was
didn't.
one of those really annoying numbing
And
traps.
Vincent and Thrack decided not to help.
Yes. I mean, we got them. I managed to nag them.
Dressed how?
I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I barely know them, so I didn't really tell.
Well, I'm looking at Cosmo, and when I say that stress.
When you ask how, he's just going to shrug.
How does
With
How
what
does he
shoulders?
shrug?
How does Cosmo shrug?
I don't know. He has a shrugging emotion in Sky Temple. I don't know. He does. How do you shrug, mate? How?
He sends a psychic impression of shrugging.
No.
It's
Like, I'm
flat
looking
like
at it, right? Okay, so the funny joke is, you know how Sky Temple has like thingies for like every Pokemon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a fucking moment. I actually need to show you this because you will actually not believe me. Give me a moment.
Can you pull up Persians while you're at it? Because hey,
Okay. Give me a second. I will open Cosmo M, right? Means it actually decides to work. There we go. It has a shrugging emotion. Give me a moment, but it looks literally the same. Okay, like half of these look the same. I think that's the joke. Give me a moment. So here's happy, right? Right?
Okay.
Here's shrugging.
How? How?
What about scared?
Oh, give me a moment. I will find scared. Okay, I have scared. Go on. This is scared.
Oh, okay.
I can see that one.
You can actually kind of see it. Okay. What
Yeah,
about
you can,
sad?
you can. Okay, sad. Go on, there we go. Sad.
Okay, so the only thing on them that actually shows emotion is
Is
just
the emote.
eyes.
Is the emote that they have on them.
Okay.
See what I'm talking about? It's fucking. I swear this is a joke.
It's hilarious.
This has to be a joke by the Skytype community. And he has so many, guys. He has more than like a vast majority of Pokemon I have ever seen on Sky Temple. But like 90% of these look the same. I'm so mad. Anyway, continue, sorry.
I just make a sort of fist with. I'm like, I have never been so disappointed in those two.
Yeah, I mean, I was originally going to just go back and help him myself. It's not like there was any danger on the path, but they mentioned, oh, I probably don't want to do that considering splitting up and the whole destiny thing, and I really don't want to bring trouble upon those around me. Being fried sucked a lot.
So end it.
Yep, he looks at you. He's been listening this whole time. Disappointingly.
Yes. I need you to do me a favor.
Oh? I mean, I need you to do me a favor too.
Oh, good. I'll go first. I am going to need you to start the paperwork to demote Thrack. Well, at least on the official side, I am hereby demoting Thrack as the second hand of the guild. And I need you to do it on the official side. If you don't mind getting the paperwork started for me, I'll be happy to sign it and get it sent off.
Oh, could I ask for my thing first?
I mean...
He gives you a
Sure.
stack of papers.
Oh. I'm guessing all these need my signature?
He nods.
Not a problem. Yeah, she'll kind of just tuck them away in her bag for now.
So, who's gonna be the officer then?
Well, I can really only think of one, but she's gonna kind of just look at Lucky. I know you don't particularly want a permanent position like that, but could I rely on you temporarily
Well, yeah,
to be the officer?
I can do that.
Okay.
Is that DJ?
No.
Hello.
Oh,
It's the
Frank!
one that we didn't expect at all.
Frank, you are getting
So-
fired.
What?
Not fired, demoted.
You're getting fired, boy.
You couldn't even wait for me to show up to do that?
You see,
Well-
they sneakily wanted to do it when you were gone.
No.
Wow.
Well,
No.
You
well, now that
are
you're here-
horrible.
It's more so just that you're not, like, we weren't expecting you to be here at all.
Oh shit, while I was doing this, so I wanted to do Zoroark's thing, right? But instead I accidentally started Stalker. Give me a moment, I need to turn off Stalker.
Nice.
No!
I meant to hit.
Godna, no!
Dear
I
fucking
was
God,
trying to see if I could change the expression.
You can't. I need to do this manually, it's why I gave you all bags, and I keep forgetting to do that in this.
You know,
Oh,
guys,
alright.
I have to say, I hate Sun.
Don't worry, I hate the star too. He still has the same old face.
No, give me a moment,
But
give me a
don't-
moment. I should have done this a long time ago. I'm a piece of shite.
Anyway, feel free to pop on out, Aries. Apparently, I just decided to start carrying everybody.
Mean Thrack.
Yeah, that's on me.
Also, Thrack, check memes.
Oh boy.
Wow, Slanded got pretty.
He is pretty. He's basically a fanboy now.
I did jokingly mention, you know, Minusha thought he looked better this way, so, yeah.
Man, Thrack is going to appear as he's getting fired. I couldn't believe it. Yo, Aries, do you want me to change you from happy to something else?
I mean, neutral would be nice.
Ooh, Vaporeon good new HD stuff.
Ooh.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, you're giving us the bags of emotions.
Oh, I am not giving you that. That is a process that will take about an hour.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Thrack has appeared.
Hey, Thrack, you
Oh.
appear. Your friends are all talking about you behind your back like terrible people.
Oh
I was
my
carrying
God.
his
Not
I was
well,
carrying
not
his
just
paper-
Thrack, but also Vincent too.
And now that you're here, I can start talking about you in front of your face.
Thrack is sharing the load here with Vincent, so
So, what was the whole reason we didn't go help those Eevees again? Because, yeah, Reshi did kind of tear apart the argument about the whole, time crunch thing. And you're like the second in charge, so that's on you, right?
Second in charge.
My apologies. For the record, if you need to verify anything, you know, Cosmo can read my mind. I don't mind. But I mean, Cosmos was there, so he can just kind of like give his own verification in person. And Reshi was also there.
I'm guessing that's supposed to be shaken.
So DJ's
Like,
done.
looks to Aries tilt head. What did they read from you to shake them?
I'm guessing that's supposed to be shaken.
No, he's shaky right now.
And there's the
Oh.
monkey.
Hey,
Wow.
shows up.
I just got home.
So-
The other person who's probably getting fired.
Well,
Not
No.
fired, demoted.
But how can he
Well-
get more demoted?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no level further that we could demote him, so
I technically didn't have like a position just besides guild member. That was it.
Okay, so
yeah.
so the way I'm looking at it, guys, Vaporeon got new HD stuff, Zoroark got new HD stuff, but still no monkey.
Which is
Weirdly enough,
fine.
Persian seems to have HD stuff.
No, it's still normal. It's still
Oh, well,
just
so maybe all are.
it's still just 2K textures.
Huh, I can-
Where
okay.
Vaporeon now has 4K, and Zoroark
Huh.
as well.
Okay. MCAT. But
That's
yeah.
cool.
It's basically a big effort by Sky Temple to finally let people with 4K screens properly play Explosive Sky.
Okay. Anywho, yeah.
Okay.
I handled the recap more or less. Finn seems to think I handled most of the stuff correctly. I think.
I think
if
so,
I missed
yeah.
anything, he didn't say. So yeah.
I mean, you know I'm here.
Oh.
So I managed to give a recap without fucking up, and that was a hell of a session. I didn't forget any of the names.
Hey, monkey appears.
Yeah.
Ah yes. The other one.
Ah, hey Vincent.
Hi. What I missed?
I
Well, right
don't
now,
know.
right now you
mind
missed the
explaining
asking
why
Cosmo
you didn't
why-
help the Eevees?
Yes.
Well, we didn't have a way across the fucking unknowns.
We could have just gone back the way we came. It wasn't
Yeah,
far.
that would have took longer for us to get to them.
And what's the problem with taking longer?
There was already a team there.
And
We asked the team to help us.
After
that-
I nagged you into it.
yeah,
Still asked them to help.
that doesn't change the fact that we are a guild. It is our responsibility to rescue Pokemon, not to
Yes,
push it
and
off on
because-
other Pokemon.
And because of that, we've noticed that there's a team that was closer to them, which could help them faster. And we talked to that team to do that.
That doesn't matter. We don't know that team. We don't know how they're going to react. We don't know if they're going to actually take care of them. It's always best to handle things ourselves no matter what.
So you don't trust anyone from Lucario's guild.
I didn't say that.
He
I'm
just-
saying
That's who
I
that-
don't.
that's
we
who the
don't
team was
know.
from.
It doesn't matter where they're from. We don't know. We don't. Unless we have actively spent time with that team, we don't know for sure if they're going to take good care of them. And not to mention, we don't push our responsibilities off even on a team that we know would take care of them. That's not what a guild does.
You
Alright.
see, this entire time I thought the point of the guild was for it to be multiple teams who are helping people out, and not just one.
I never said it was just one. I'm saying we don't shirk our own responsibilities. If you see someone in help, you help them. We're
Mhm.
already spread thin as it is.
Godna?
I'm looking up how to.
What the
unlock them.
fuck did you just do? I cannot interact with your cat or... With the thing.
I'm attempting to unfuck this. Just, yeah.
Godna,
Gotta stop
why?
fucking things.
How did you do this?
Yeah.
Godna, never fucking do this in tabletop sim, motherfucker. If I don't tell you to do something, you don't fucking do it.
Okay, hey, I'm sorry.
No, don't be fucking sorry. You already fucked it. What am I gonna do about this?
Oh, I'm trying to unfuck it, so
Oh, and if it doesn't work?
if it doesn't work, I mean, we could just reload the table from the start. All we
Ah,
have to
yes,
do is
yes, reload the table from the start, you know, just do even more bullshit. That should not have been there.
It just involves placing everybody back on. That's not much.
Oh, you
Yeah, my
mean...
apologies.
Oh, you don't actually care about all of the bullshit that actually goes into it fucking with my stream. Okay, good to know that you are like...
I don't know these things. I'm not a streamer. My
Well, maybe
apologies.
don't fucking assume then, son? I know you're American, but you know, you could like cease assuming for a moment. Yeah, he broke it. Apparently there's no way to do this without time traveling, and time traveling doesn't work on tabletop sim lately. Good. Good work, Godna. All those pictures, everything, setting up the stream. You know, that's not effort. Also, the thing is frozen, because of course it is.
Yep, mine froze.
I'm sorry.
As well.
Good work, Godna. Jesus fucking Christ. But it's okay, there's no problem, just load the table again, right? Bitch.
Hey, I don't know how this shit works for a streamer. I do apologize.
This is literally, we are not even going to the streamer thing. The thing just froze. Because it's tabletop sim.
Yeah, the tabletop sim is as tabletop does. Sorry.
The fact that you said, you know, like, it's you just load the table, lol. Fuck, man. Good work, Godna. Amazing. See, Gio, the problem is, this fucking problem would not have happened if it wasn't for Godna doing something that I did not tell him to fucking do. Rule number 1 is listen to your fucking DM. Literally. Godna is constantly here saying how he has experience with stuff, right? Yet he fucking disregards rule number 1. Dude is waving years of experience, yet makes the biggest fucking rookie mistake. Yep, my bitrate on Twitch just fell under 2K. Awesome. Is it hook? Test. Test. Okay. Okay, everyone can make it back. Just need to make sure that everything is working now. Need to rehook everything on OBS now. That's fun. Okay, could someone say something in chat so I can see if chat is actually, you know, being layered correctly? Not in, not... I meant on Twitch chat.
Testing,
Thank you, Cry.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that chat.
Oh, just please. But yeah, thank you, Cry. It is layered correctly. Awesome. Normally, I actually go to Twitch and I actually, send a message in chat myself. But right now, I'm kinda in a fucking hurry. Okay, the music. Sorry for the ear rape. But it's okay, we just restarted the table. So yeah, everyone has their things linked, right? You totally cannot just pick up this thing and then the fish. Man. Okay, everything should be working now. Oh yeah, I need to change. I need to now go and change everyone's bases. Is it okay if I just like do this for like the player characters and like do it for others as we go?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Large puzzle. Switzerland it is small actually apparently. Small. There we go.
It's kind of weird that they would be a small.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it is a kind of small Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, with how the models, I guess the model to base ratio just seems a bit off with the tail.
A little bit, yeah. But hey, I didn't make the model.
Yeah.
I've not like modeled anything in Maya in like years. Oh god, do people still use Maya?
I haven't heard
People
anybody
st-
using Maya, but I know a friend uses
Finn.
ZBrush.
Then people stopped using Maya 20 years ago.
What do you mean 20 years ago? That if Maya existed 20 years ago.
Yeah, and that's when they stopped.
What the fuck, dude?
They stopped before they even began, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Maya's okay, shut up.
God.
Alright. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with the emote thingies.
Okay.
You're just going to have to assume what they are thinking and what they are looking like. Alright. Okay, move your bean not your beans.
Dice.
Nice. Not the beans.
Close enough.
So I really ought to change Persian's thing.
They're
There
just beans with pointy edges.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just beans with pointy edges.
God, Maya came out back in '98.
Oh god, so it has been more than 20 years.
Yeah.
You see, Fane, everyone uses Blender these days. Nobody uses Maya.
I don't even hear people using Blender.
Then what the fuck do people use?
I know one of my friends uses ZBrush for modeling.
Yeah, dog.
I'm like,
And here. And here I am having no idea what either of those are.
Yeah, 3D modeling softwares.
yep. And they are all, depending on what you're trying to do, a pain to learn.
Yeah, every single one of these is a pain in the neck. Like, I know Maya a little bit, but that's about it, and I cannot do anything interesting in her.
I tried learning Unity and that was a pain.
I mean, I know a little bit of Unity, you know, like, I cannot make graphics, obviously, right? But I can make, like, a simple engine for, like, a platformer.
Huh.
Yeah, I had to do that for school at one point.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, Unity is free. Though, the Unity I was using is, like, this ancient version.
It was free at the time for that one.
Oh wait, is Unity not free anymore?
I think for higher, I think they have like a Unity Pro or whatever that you have to pay for.
Yeah, isn't it like you need to start paying them if your project starts making enough money?
I think they rolled back on that decision
Shit,
What?
dog.
after that whole backlash.
Oh yeah, there was
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
huge backlash about that.
So yeah.
So is Godna not here or something?
I'm here. I'm just quiet.
Your die.
You forgot your die.
Oh, my die. Yeah, my
You,
die.
you, you forgot to ready
I
up.
always forget the die.
Alright. Alright, so where were we? Alright,
Us being
so...
yelled at for EVs.
Yeah. So, Thrack and Vincent are getting yelled at for not saving the EVs. Someone
Yeah.
initiated the roleplay. Because there's only player characters here for the most part. And, you know, Cosbob has already said his piece, so... And Salandit is just kind of sitting there. Hoping you guys are going to calm down eventually. It's okay, he's used to having to shut up for his mom to stop yelling at him.
Wow.
Well, anyway, I have some things I need to take care of. Just... We can talk more later.
Disappointed.
Yes, a disappointed Vaporeon noises as she just kind of walks off back to her office.
With a stack of papers.
Yes, with a stack of papers.
Oh yeah.
What
What,
got me into Aries?
Are you actually asking that question? Like, in character?
Yeah. Did like that other team actually kill those EVs or something? Anyone?
I mean,
Paperwork
how
makes
would
me
we
that way.
know?
Exactly.
It's also the whole fact it would have only inconvenienced us with a little bit of time, and you guys, I hate to say it, I don't think you guys would have sent them for help if I hadn't been about ready to just go myself.
Why do you think that?
Well, the fact is, you were just continuing along until I continuously brought it up, and then Reshi, and then you know, I specifically mentioned the Wonder Mail. Yeah, yep. I'm still. Anyway, hey Cosmo, why are you still shaken from what you read in Aries' mind? What did you read? Like, you don't have to tell me the details, but like, just yeah, what would shake you?
Yeah.
This is gonna be like one of those times. A psychic.
Right.
No. Okay, nope. I understand this
way-
is one of those privacy things where it's you don't want to know.
I never got a chance to say it because the conversation that happened before I could say it, but in that moment she would have told him literally just straight up, and this is why you don't read people's minds without asking.
You know, he gets to think that because he can read all of your minds across, like, ridiculous distance, right?
Except for mine.
Yes,
But
Except
it-
except the dark type.
the issue is we're already past that scene, so
It's like I guess so with Cosmo, it's kind of like a melody situation.
Yeah,
Where we
just
can
looks
just
at
think about
tilts his
Cosmo,
head.
talk to him, and then it gets spread around.
Oh, it's one of those things. Yeah, I get it.
They're psychic types, psychic type things that's going on.
Nah. It's basically one of those things. Like, I don't think Cosmo does that kind of thing, and so the weird stuff that people that do that thing do is probably really weird and uncomfortable for him. It'd be like the time it would be like the time Beedrill explained to me what some of their stuff was like.
I don't even
All-
want to know
all I
what
kn-
you asked a Beedrill.
Well, I don't know either because Mom, actually paid some Pokesh to a psychic to help me forget. She made
Ah.
sure I remembered not to ask the question, whatever question I asked again. Anyway,
Don't worry, you don't need the help of a psychic type. You know you can work with blunt force trauma.
Yeah, that's not. No, I'm just gonna go.
Is that how things are for you over there in your
That
human
hurts
world,
Pokemon.
Thrack?
Yeah, usually when you really want to forget something, you either drink ton of alcohol or you apply blunt force trauma.
Damn.
Yeah, well, I was too young to do the drinky thing, and yeah, blunt force trauma sounds like a human thing. I really don't want to do. So, you humans are weird.
Man, and here we are. We just sit in front of a Hypno till they Hypno and Drowsy to just eat that area out of our head.
Yep,
But-
and I'm just gonna slip away.
Wait.
Oh,
just remembered. I drew this map for a reason, so now I can actually use it to show my character in my office.
Oh shit, yeah. We could totally use that.
I did totally notice the map there, and I thought it was really cool.
Kind of wish it was a little bit bigger, but yeah. Also, Frank, did you do the thing you were
Agreed.
saying?
Not yet.
Yeah, Frank is a little bit of a surprise, from what I understand.
Oh no.
God.
Yeah, not for today, but don't worry.
not for today, he says.
Yeah, don't come to the session next week. A wink.
Oh my fucking god! You guys need like an area for Reshiram so that she can be inside the guild, because she's always on top of the thing.
Yep, that's the plan. We just need to. That is why she has asked the Chespins to pretty much send the Bidoofs her way.
Yeah,
'cause
though
she's gonna hire
it is
some
kind of
Bidoofs to
cool.
help.
It is kind of cool to have a Dragapult on your guild.
You know,
That's a pretty big intimidation factor.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
Lugia in the main square.
Yeah.
we gonna
Maybe she,
are we gonna build a perk like how the what was it
but
the
maybe she doesn't want people afraid of her.
like did the Aerodactyl one have a perk?
Yeah.
Okay, so we do something similar to like where we kind of carve out a hole up top that's like a cave like perks for her to go into.
You know, we can always build a really, really big pigeon house.
They're calling her a bird?
I mean, she's got feathers.
You
right?
called her a pigeon out of all things too.
I didn't call her a pigeon. I compared.
You compared her
Like-
to a pigeon in a pigeon house.
The moment I can actually do some crazy shit here. Jada
Oh.
crushes here.
Actually show where their rooms are. Eh,
I think Lucky is probably just gonna set up targets and practice shooting them.
Yeah, I really wish
Boy.
I could have made the entryway bigger. There just wasn't enough room.
But to be honest, the
Yeah, it's
entryway is kind of very badly sized anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I have
actually
ducks get
canonically.
inside.
You know what? I just realized. Solution. We don't use the actual models for that table or for that
Oh.
map. We
Oh
just
my
use the,
god, you are right.
Smart for that.
Actual brains.
We'll use our little things there.
Oh my god, we found purpose for them other than just showing emotion.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, move your figgies there. I'm just like working on stuff here. I'm cooking.
Let them cook.
Cooking. This is going to take away a little bit of time right now. But
I mean,
it will actually make things much cooler later on. If I thought of this, I would have prepared this.
this is an on the fly thought. Like that's pretty cool.
Hey man, that's what BUGM is like.
Yeah. And now we actually have a good representation of where every team is.
Oh, legend.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I'm actually double checking my thing over here.
Make
When
sure
I'm
what
doing
teams
this.
we have.
Where's your character at in the guild right now, Manusha?
It's kind of out in town right now.
My character
Okay,
also
so you're not in the guild at all.
You
my
left it.
character
Okay.
also left.
Fair enough.
Because, like, at some point he's going to have to go back to his room, but he doesn't know that there's any reason he needs to be back there right now.
Actually, my character is basically just outside the guild, just like setting up targets to shoot.
Whereas I'm probably gonna go, basically just check out some of the friends he's made, either Zoro's group or hunt down Crack Fox.
You know, actually having like a target range outside would be a good idea.
Yeah, you don't want somebody accidentally burning down the tree from
Ah.
the inside.
Well,
That'd be
okay. We'll say no fire moves until we can figure out how to contain them for the firing.
Oh.
So Inari is banned from the firing range real quick.
I think that is just a good idea in general.
Just banning her.
Look, it's a fire range, so she just figures you need to free range your fire there.
As for me, I'm just shooting off night days and extra sensories.
You know, how do you even extrasensory, like, an object that does have a mind?
He just makes the whole target explode.
It's the description is I attack with an odd, almost invisible power.
Oh, okay.
So I assume it's basically kind of telekinetic.
Well, it's because in the anime, extrasensory is basically just telekinesis. To be honest, a lot of psychic attacks are just telekinesis in the anime. That I think about it. Anime is not a very good representation of a lot of moves.
Surprisingly.
Like, have you guys seen Brave Bird being used in the anime? It's shameful.
Isn't it basically just Sky Attack?
Yeah, it's literally just Sky Attack, even though Brave Bird... Yo, I literally just unlocked Brave Bird for my cock in Alpha Sapphire, right? And the thing has like half a minute animation, okay?
Yep.
I mean, hey, at least it's not that combined with like the heavy Pokemon mechanic from Black and White.
Alright, guys, I think I have put down everyone. Have I forgotten anyone?
Okay, Storm was from the other guild. Rush, Legend, Hope. Nice. Nope, I believe that is everybody.
Yeah, is that everyone?
Yeah, because you even got
Yeah.
Servine and you got Salandit.
Oh. Other than our little door guard.
Oh! Very true,
What?
give me a moment.
Oh yeah, because I guess Rotom does count, huh?
He is a living being.
Yeah.
Well, unliving?
I forget he counts just because he's usually stuck inside of a computer. So
But
he's not.
still there.
He likes
Yeah,
it.
he's there.
He likes it.
He's a good guy.
Yes.
We just gotta get him a phone now, just so he can go come around with us.
But yeah, now you can see that you guys are actually kind of out of rooms almost. Like you have
Yeah,
the you have the bigger ones which are not bigger on this, but they are supposed to be bigger over here.
Yeah.
Which
That's
by the
why
way, which by the way is originally where Primarina used to exist.
Huh.
Yeah, so during Primarina's time, this entire wing of the guild didn't exist. And she
Oh.
actually had this entire thing like built up.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Because you can kind of see how this kind of fits together pretty well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this seems like kind of newish, you know. Even when you go there, you know, it looks new.
Yeah, like all of this has like a purpose. There's not that many gaps.
Yeah.
And then you go here, and there's like
Oh.
gigantic gaps like in between each one.
As if it was built by someone who just didn't care.
Yeah.
You can kind of see the personality of the people, you know. Like Misu was very, you know, like
Organized.
and everything was correct and shit, right? And then
I mean,
Primarina is like, ugh.
I mean, you gotta be organized to hold an orgy.
So Primarina did actually have this section built, which is pretty important.
I mean,
Yes.
it's kind of understandable why she would build that, because what kind of Pokemon she was.
Yeah.
Plus, Lappers.
Drag Fox. Alright.
All right.
So if I'm not forgetting on anyone, now you guys have so much more of an idea of like how everything is set up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It looks so nice now.
All right.
All right.
Oh, you know what you guys forgot to remind me of?
What's that?
The Druid Town.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it just so happens that there's plenty of space on the direct opposite side.
Yeah, but I don't.
over here.
I don't want to burn more time.
You're right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, if you want to just at one of these points send me an image of it, I will happily draw it as well.
I mean, I have to.
Or I guess an image of the layout, I should say.
I don't know if you can hear it. I'm waving the paper. Can you hear it? How am I going to send this to you?
We have to get
Picture with your phone.
The phone I'm using for chat
Oh.
and for
well,
checking
okay,
the health
then
of the stream.
Then
That's
after
how you
the
do it.
after the session,
Yeah, after the session.
We have to get.
Remind me this time.
I will.
But yeah,
All right.
All right.
back in
But
character.
yeah.
Alright, Guild
So
Mistress.
Yes.
You make your way back to your guild room, whatever, office. Guild office. Guild Mistress
Yes.
office?
Mm-hmm.
Guild Mistress
Yes.
office. Rotom on the way will say hi.
He will get a friendly hello, and apologies that she can't speak right now, and a head pat.
He would inform you that you had a ghost in your room while you were gone.
She's gonna stop, look at him, and just say, "A ghost."
Yes, you had a hunter here.
Did he do anything?
Yes.
What did he do?
You should probably see it inside. It's on the table.
She immediately starts getting like flashbacks of finding an egg on her table and just starts to get worried. She's like, "Please tell me it's not another."
He's going to nod and say, "Yes, it is another."
You got to be kidding me.
But to be honest, it's actually really nice. There's like 50 of them.
What?
She like visibly turns pale white. Please open the door.
He opens the door.
And she's just going to like look inside quickly and look over at her desk.
There's a bouquet of flowers.
She literally collapses to the floor in relief, just like, "Oh my dear God. Rotom,
Yes?
would I say another one like that? I mean, generally the things that are causing me stress, which in this case was, I thought you meant there was going to be more eggs on my table.
Oh, flowers.
See, that I can at least deal with, but did he mention why?
No, just showed up, delivered, left.
You cannot expect
Right.
that not through a delivery service.
Next time if that happens, please inform them that my office is off limits and to bring anything of the sort, any messages, any gifts, anything, to the front desk counter and to give to Slandit.
Oh, I totally did mention that.
And they ignored you.
Yes, Hunter said, like I care.
She's just gonna
Right.
sigh, shake her head, and just say, anyway, thank you for your help.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything about it. I'm not a very good fighter.
It's okay, I would not expect you to fight. As long as you keep that door shut from anyone but me and those that I authorize, then you are doing amazing.
I would also like to report that 2 hours before it, some kind of Eevee was here, trying to open the door.
Is it the same Eevee that's currently residing in one of our rooms?
Yes, I actually followed him through the walls.
Ah, okay. Did you overhear him saying what he was trying to do?
No, but he was blushing.
Ah. Well, just going to, pretend I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yes, it's that. Yeah.
I
Anyway,
mean, that explains the flowers.
yes. She's just going to say, alright, for now, please close the door. I do have some work I need to get done.
Alright. And he closes the door.
And then padding over to her desk, she's going to look at the flowers, and I'm assuming they're from exactly who I'm thinking they're from.
Yes. I mean, there's literally a message there, which is basically, so there's a message that is apologizing for apparently not making the invitation good enough, and there's another invitation.
Ah,
An invitation?
Yes, for a date.
Oh, God.
yeah.
You see,
She's just
you
gonna
probably
kinda-
forgot, but you actually had an invitation for a date from him before.
I mean, we've been doing so much that I haven't really had the time. But shit, she's just gonna kind of nudge that aside and just... Yeah, she's never agreed to a date anyway.
So you never actually told him no either.
I mean, she kind of has, actually. Literally to his face in person when she first met him in the Treasure City Guild.
A shredder?
But anyway.
A shredder? You would shred flowers? What are you?
We,
No, the invitation.
we need to recruit a go-goat and just
A go-go. And just feed it to him.
Yo, guys, I found this amazing technology and invention. It's called fire.
Oh my god. Oh, you're
Yes,
talking
but-
about fire to water type.
Yeah.
And let's also start a fire within a wooden
Within a
door.
tree.
Yes. I mean, bro, have you ever seen a fireplace in a wooden house?
Yeah, but that's normally because it's surrounded by bricks.
Yeah, then just put some fucking bricks inside this room.
Breaks a Capim Town?
We would literally have to make them ourselves or find a rock type to make them for us.
put a
Do that or import them.
yeah, but put a classified ad for a go-goat and say free food.
But yeah,
I mean, that was...
Guild Mistress.
Yes.
You have a stack of papers.
Yes. So she's going to nudge the flowers and the invitation aside, set down her stack of papers, and then just like take a deep breath, let out a long, slow sigh. And then she's just going to first look up and just say, okay, hey Mew, are you anywhere near?
Mew is not actually there.
After like a moment of silence, she's just going to nod to herself and say, "Okay, nope. Well, guess then in that case, I'll just start working on these for now." First, she's going to write a quick wonder mail to Mew, letting him know that if we could speak at your earliest convenience, I would appreciate it. And then she's going to get started on her papers. She's pretty much just going to start, like, skimming through them, making sure everything's, correct and everything's all right, and, no one's getting scammed, and then sign them.
So there's actually 2 pieces of paper here that are kind of interesting. Most of it is just missions and, reports. You have you basically got like a report from Lucario about the current happenings, that sort of thing, right?
Alrighty.
And then you have 2 that are very interesting because one is literally written in rainbows.
What?
Yep, and it is entirely written in unknown.
She's just going to, like, very confusedly lift it up and read it.
Wait,
It
so
is
is it written in nano or in rainbows?
unknown rainbows. It's literally like a rainbow text.
Like the word art.
Also, the text is essentially hereby informing you that the owner of the old owner and creator of the building is gonna be coming over for a visit to see his son.
What? To see his son?
Old owner
Wait,
is
so-
a bigger thing.
Yeah. So the old owner, which was technically Hunchcrow? Or do they mean the old Lisi? Which in that case, I believe would be Primarina?
No.
But then again,
It
wouldn't say
literally
he.
owner and creator. And not
Well,
builder,
this is just,
creator.
This is just her musings.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because the writing is very important there.
Yes.
Oh.
So creator is wants to meet his son. So Arceus is coming to visit Mew.
If it was Arceus, it
Oh.
would have been gold.
Not necessarily.
Well, we know it'd be gold because Thrack got the golden letter from Arceus himself.
Yes,
yeah, I
but
put
this.
few of them.
Yes, but that was Wonder Mail. And this is actual mail.
Yep, literal actual mail.
Huh. Arceus knows how to write.
Also, there's no gold to be found.
Well, whoever it is, when they get here, we will deal with it. She's just going to say, another fun thing to have to deal with. And then what's the other interesting paper?
The other interesting paper is actually mail from... It is a mail from the Federation, informing you that Glacian is basically left something for you at the guild house, and that it is for your eyes only.
As in our guild house?
No, as in their guild house.
Yeah, because we're totally gonna... Well, I mean, we do have to go to the continent of sand eventually to take care of Kyurem.
Yep.
Everything
guild
keeps
house.
bringing you there.
Yep. Also, they're informing you that Glacian has officially exiled herself, and they are currently without leadership.
Yeah, we know that. We met her.
Yeah, but yes, but they do not know you know.
And, are they officially rescinding her declaration of war against our guild?
That was rescinded like a week ago.
Okay. I guess I just don't remember actually getting that official paper from them.
Oh, they never sent you an official thing.
Oh, okay.
It was
Just
fun.
Glacian herself told you.
That's right, yes, okay.
And you
Well-
did just get official, paper from them, so...
Yes. Fair enough. Well, with that, she's just gonna essentially just start working through the rest of the basic boring ones, probably for the next, like, hour or two.
The stack is probably going to take you about 2 or 3 hours.
Yep, that's what I guessed.
Yeah, lots of paperwork, lots of accounting stuff, you know, the boring stuff of running a guild.
Yep. All things that she's more than happy to go through, especially, you know, now that their financial situation is no longer an issue.
Oh, another interesting thing is there's a report from Vera where she's complaining about someone.
Oh?
Yep.
Who is she complaining about?
She is...
Zoro.
No,
It's
she's...
Zoro.
No, she's actually complaining about Punch.
Punch.
You know, the Machop in your guild.
Alright, what's her, complaint?
Apparently, Punch was making weird, inappropriate remarks about her.
Well, hey, Lucky.
Huh?
Yep, Lucky's not there.
Yeah, like he's not
Well,
there.
that's me talking to you as the player, sorry.
Yeah?
Hey, you are getting a Wonder Mail.
I shoot off an extra sensory at something, and then I notice the Wonder Mail, and I open it.
It's essentially going to be from, Brains doing Vaporeon, Derp.
The fish forgot about himself.
Yes, I forgot about myself. Essentially just saying, hey, I need you to do me a favor. I'm currently stuck doing a lot of paperwork, and I just got a report from one of our guild members, Vera, that Punch, our team, what's the team name? Crush, that's right. Machop from Team Crush is making inappropriate remarks towards Vera, and I don't have the time to reprimand him. As the new guild officer, if you could do so for me, I would greatly appreciate it.
Oh, sure, I can give it a try.
Thank you so much. No, the fish doesn't have dementia. I have dementia.
Yep, and the rest of it is really just boring stuff.
Yep. So that'll be what my character's doing for the next few hours.
Alright, who wants to
At
go
least
next?
unless Mew shows up.
Mew is going to show up eventually.
Yes.
But yeah, who wants to go next?
Yeah, I moved up to our room.
Alright.
This is a room.
No one is there.
Yeah.
It
Everybody's
is
probably out
empty.
doing things.
Yep, Servant is not here. I just have her thingy here so that you know where she usually is.
Yep. Well,
It's even greener here than last time you were here, by the way.
yeah.
And generally the guild is looking greener than, you know, before.
I
Starvine
mean-
does good work.
It's much needed greenery.
And generally it's also very clean and such, you know, she's very particular about this sort of shit.
Yeah. So yeah, really would just be at the room and just kind of, well, just kind of lay on their bed for a little bit, like just kind of think, then checking to see if she left the eggs there still.
Yep. They're wrapped up in a blanket.
Yep. So while he's laying there, he's just gonna hold on to the two of them and just kind of
They're warm to the
relax,
touch.
but also think. Ugh. Wonder how long it's gonna be before these two hatch.
The eggs start talking. But you see, the gestation for the Pokemon is actually different per species, you see.
You see, you need to start walking.
Thankfully, that is okay. That is my most hated thing from the games. Like, I love the mystery that you kinda got rid of that. It's just on a timer.
Yeah,
That's so much more logical, right?
But doesn't
like
the
an
timer
actual egg.
move- Doesn't the timer move with you doing dungeons?
I mean, yeah. So
It's
in
basically walking with extra steps.
well, you don't need to one. You don't need the egg in your team, and two. In Super Mystery Dungeon, time actually moves in different things as well. Like for instance, traveling between continents and such.
That still translates to move.
Thrack, I will break your fucking neck.
It's not like I have to move exactly 10,000 steps in order for an egg to hatch.
Yes.
But yeah, pretty much Rilaboom's kind of thinking there, laying on their bed. And pretty much be doing that until something happens.
All right. Who's going to go next? Wow. I hope no. I hope not everyone is gonna.
volunteer. If no, I was just giving everyone else a chance to go first. I guess. Yeah.
My character, the only thing my character is doing right now is like target practice, and then maybe go and talk to and telling Machop to knock it off. So
Right.
you should probably go next, Minusha.
I mean, okay. I guess Minutia's doing as he was doing, seeking out friends. Probably sticking with hunting down Zoro and them, because Crack Fox is next, but I've seen them more recently and I've seen the others, so yeah.
Well, where are you going then?
Well, first I go to the last place I saw him. It's just logical to do so, even though it's been long enough and it doesn't seem like they'd be the kind to stick around that long. So checking on Dino's place first.
Alright, you make your way to Audino's. And at the Audino's, you can see that Audino is there. She will, welcome you and everything. She will ask if you're okay.
Yep, I just remember seeing Zoro and them all here before, so
Oh,
I figured when in doubt, check the last place you saw him first.
Oh, you're not here.
Okay. I
Uh,
saw that myself.
by the way, you can see that she actually has a Ponyta currently on one of the beds, who seems rather sick.
Just kind of look them over. I'm not a medical type, but I'm just like, yep. I look at him with concern. Well, I guess I'll let you get back to seeing your patient. Sorry to have interrupted.
Oh. Alright. It's very strange to actually have someone come over without needing something.
Well, I mean, you're a nice Pokemon. If whenever you don't have people, I wouldn't mind just visiting because you make amazing cookies. Smiles.
She's actually going to smile to that and be like, "Aw, thank you."
And that character, I don't recall. Did I manage to get Inari to eat her cookies or not? I
Yes.
could have sworn yes. Oh, I did manage to get Inari to eat her cookies.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yep, smile.
Yes.
And
I currently have a couple of Pokemon over here, taking care of them, and I am actually looking into something to actually help Inari.
yep, she's kind of
She's
got a lot
a-
of power.
she's a
right now, no
danger.
restraint. Yeah, a lot of power, no restraint. A very dangerous combination.
Also, to be completely honest, I highly doubt Aries is actually gonna be capable of dimming her power or teaching her self-control.
Well, I think self-control's not off the table. Just I don't think meditation's the way to go about it.
Yes, I actually had something ordered from Chespins that, according to Espion, should help dimming her power a little bit when she wears it.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think she's going to willingly wear it once she realizes what it's about.
She's going to smile, give you a slightly mischievous smile, and she's gonna say, well, I mean, she is part of your guild, and, you know, you do have your guild mistress, and technically the guild mistress has the right to tell her to wear something she doesn't want to wear.
True, but, I do totally think I know how I could convince her. Smile.
Go on.
Well, just play up the fact that she's so powerful that she needs to hold back, and make it a cool show-offy thing instead of, well, what it really is, control thing.
Oh, I mean, if you think that would work, then go for it. You are her friend, you know her better than me. I just treat her.
Well, I missed a lot of her, starting all the fires, but, well, you know, I think it might help.
Alright.
And then again, if it looks really pretty, she might like it too.
Well, it is going to be a rock, so... A blue rock, but still a rock.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'll try and help out when the time comes.
Alright, thank you, Minusha.
Not a problem. I'm gonna continue hunting, Zoro and them down now.
Oh, Zoro.
Mhm.
Oh, she was just here.
Yeah, do you know where she went?
I actually don't know where she went, but she did complain about a headache. Apparently she fell from a tree while she was asleep.
I've done that too, but cat.
Yes, your kind has a special power of always falling on your, yeah.
But, I guess, if she's got a bit of a headache, probably not the best time to go find her.
I assume she
I'll go
would.
check up on her anyway.
I assume she went back to the guild.
Alright, well then I guess that's where I'll head.
She's going to nod and
Thank you
say.
again.
She's going to nod and say, "Thank you."
And with that, Minutia kind of zips off, flying once, you know, it's safe. Bapa boy.
Why does everyone like that noise? What's wrong with you guys?
I do it because Ares does it.
God damn it, Ares, you infected everyone.
Yeah.
I blame you. I blame you.
Well, you
I
see,
accept this responsibility.
Ares didn't do it that time, and somebody had to.
God damn it, Ares.
Now you
God.
zip off to the guild because,
Shoker's thing is so big.
I mean, he is a horse.
Yeah, but Ponyta's is so small. Okay. Moving models to where they're supposed to be.
Oh, I thought Team Hope was out and about.
No, I'm just moving them to, you know, their positions.
Cleaning out to make it easier to find them.
Yes, exactly. That is. It's literally just structure. It's for me because I'm multitasking so many fucking characters. Ah!
Well, just rest assured, it's one of the things I love about this game is just how many characters and how fun they are all to interact with.
It's because this campaign is kind of supposed to be kind of mimicking, you know, like Super Mystery Dungeons, or more like GTI's character-driven storytelling. Because Super Mystery Dungeon doesn't actually have so much character-driven storytelling. It's actually more of a GTI thing.
Yep.
Anyway,
Well,
Oh.
yes,
you're flying outside. Where go?
to the guild.
All right. Then take your thingy. You make your way back to the guild.
Yep.
And, you can see Salandit working on something. You can see Cosboy being in a corner, just kind of levitating above a pillow. Thrack, are you still here?
I would have gotten up.
Where?
Or actually, I guess.
God damn it. This
You
man.
really are
Said
flirting
he
with Reshi.
I was joking originally, but no, I'm genuinely shipping at this point.
I don't.
The
Rashi
amount of times
doesn't.
he goes up there.
Oh look! It's a one-sided ship. That's fine.
Oh no! It's a like an anime like. Oh my god! It's a fucking anime like. Oh god! What are those stories called that are like about like funny loot bullshit?
A harem?
No, not a harem. It's a very specific
It's
name.
an ecchi.
Yeah, it's a ecchi comedy anime.
What the fuck is Lude over here about it?
No, it's because in ecchi comedies, it's always like the main character wants to like hit on characters, but they never like manage for one reason or another. Look at Love Hina, basically.
I don't know, I'm kinda scared.
No, like seriously, look at Love Hina. Though, actually, don't watch the anime kind of blows. Read the manga is amazing.
Yeah.
The anime doesn't get good until the final 3 episodes. Because they are like changed story, they are completely fuck up characters. Wow, Fingusa is completely about an ancient anime at this point. How old is Love Hina?
I never watched it because when I was getting on the internet, it was already old.
I want to say that came out in like 2002. when
Ah!
it came out.
It's over 2 decades old!
Yeah, I
Anyway,
read the whole entire manga too.
anyway! Minutia, you make it back to the guild.
Yeah.
You can see, you can see Salandit, who is also Salazzle, just wave at you with a smile.
Wave and smile. Has Zoro headed this way yet?
He's going to nod and say, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go check up on them, and I guess I should also ask, has Inari or Ace headed this way?
He's actually going to think for a moment and then shake his head and say, I don't think Inari or Ace are here.
Alright, I guess I'll have to go check on them after this, but first, Zoro. And, yep, let's see, they were part of Team Bone? It's a weird name.
It's only now that he has realized how fucking weird some of these names are.
Team Fluffball makes perfect sense and has only improved since I joined to continue adding to it. And, no, wait, Team Stars and Seed. Which one's this one? What team were we again?
My brother in Christ.
To be fair, I only heard about it last session, and I remembered everything else about last session.
Wait, you never asked anyone what team are you on?
I've repeatedly made the joke. Oh, Tropic Thunder. Yep. I've repeatedly made the joke last session. Like, oh right, shit, that's what our name is.
You guys are gonna have to like move some of these teams over here.
Yeah.
Also, an aside, Brentford.
Yep, we can take a bigger room.
Yeah, again, these rooms are supposed to be bigger.
I mean, I don't think we want to change the room considering Servine already spent how long to like put all.
Oh
the
yeah, can you
things
imagine
over here?
how sad Servine would be?
Yeah.
So
Don't do
I'm
that
going
to Servine.
to...
And I
Be
already
better.
don't plan on sleeping in that room.
Well, you plan to be sleeping in Aces and
Second room,
Inaris?
Fluffball. Yep,
Aww,
they're my friends.
that's so adorable.
Mm-hmm. And yep,
It's kind of... It's supposed to be like bigger. It would also be like room between them, sadly, but cannot really represent that correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We all understand these are all like 5 times as big as they look.
where do we want to go, Persian?
yep, we're heading over to knock on the door of Team Bones. So give me a second to move my little thing.
Hi, I did it for you, bitch!
Move it. I'll accept that. With my lag, it's probably for the safest.
Well, thankfully these are lines, so you cannot easily fuck them up. Finds a way how to fuck it up. No! Tabletop sim, why?
And it ends up moving the entire table 2 feet to the left.
No! I don't even know how I would
God,
fix that.
Just that loud as the table scooches.
Oh god.
BMD team names are like if a crackhead went on to name them. Yeah, like for instance the team Ass in Super Mystery Dungeon. And the joke is that it's all donkeys.
So all mud braids?
Yeah.
That's it. Yep. I knock on the door, doing the classic. It doesn't exist in this universe. I'm still doing shave and a haircut. You know.
Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, give me a moment. I was like, why does this not work? And I was misspelling the name of the Pokemon so badly. I'm just gonna have to do a lot of these, you know, like a lot of the, like, little thingies now that we are using that. Alright. The door opens, revealing a happy-looking, water type.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, Brian? I was just checking up. I heard Zoro fell out of a tree, and well, we just got back, so I'm just checking up on all my friends.
Yep. She kinda fell off.
Yeah, happens a lot when you nap in a tree. I'm a cat, so I'm kind of lucky.
Oh yeah, she's not here.
Oh, where is she?
Brian
Don't tell me
points.
napping in the tree again.
Brian points further down the thing and say, she's actually visiting one of her friends.
Oh, okay. Well, if she's already visiting friends, that's fine. Let her know that I stopped by and was just checking up on her.
I mean, you could go to her.
Yeah, but if she's with other friends, I feel rude about interrupting.
But you're a friend too. She was talking about you a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll stop by.
You know, she's not gonna make it, like, obvious, but she really likes you.
I am pretty cool.
You are pretty
puffs up.
cool.
Yeah, just kind of stands up, puffed up, proud cat face.
I wanna say, a lot of Pokemon here are really cool. I'm so happy
Oh, yeah.
that there's so many wonderful Pokemon here.
Everyone is really so great. A lot of psychic types, but other than that, it's great.
Yeah, but it's alright.
Anyway, I guess, where are they hanging out so I can go visit them?
Oh, there's some kind of team from Treasure City, and apparently she knows one member of that. I didn't go with them because I'm it's kind of difficult for me to meet new people.
I understand. Some Pokemon are a bit shy like that. They can only really do so much social stuff in a day.
Yeah, even before I was a Pokemon, it was always difficult for me.
Well, take your time and take it easy.
By the way, you can hear snoring from behind Brian.
Oh, that's the other member of your team I haven't met yet.
Yep, you're right.
Oh, the name makes so much more sense now.
You just
What do you
got a
mean?
wide named her.
I was just wondering, like, why your team was named Bone, but now it makes sense.
Honestly, I don't understand it, like, at all. But that's okay, it's fun.
Well, I mean, Q Bone, and amusingly enough, I'm pretty sure that Rilu or Lucario learned a bone move. What was it? Bone Rush.
She actually starts thinking about this and says, "Oh, I think Zoro actually does something like that.
Oh, cool.
Like, she sometimes takes York's bone and just tosses it.
Makes sense.
And once she actually picked up me and tossed me.
Yeah. Hopefully you knew that was coming and it wasn't just a surprise.
Nope, I didn't actually know, but it was okay. It hurt only a little.
Well, it just if in the future let her know that if you know what's coming, you can be ready when it's thrown.
It's okay. Zoro didn't mean it in a bad way.
No, she's just very enthusiastic.
Yep.
Anyway, where's the other team meeting, I guess? Actually, Meowstic's Bar probably makes the most sense.
Well, from what I understand, they're actually in their room. If you listen, like really closely, you can sometimes hear the sounds of pain.
Okay. Closes eyes, opens ears, tries to listen.
You definitely hear from here, every now and then, just like a shake, and what you swear is breaking.
I can hear it. Thanks again, Brian.
Yep. I am happy to have helped.
Yep, heads on over. Proceeds to once more knock.
Alright, you knock, and from inside you can hear a familiar voice of Zoro saying, "It's open!"
Alright, heads on in.
Alright. Minutia.
Yes.
Ooh, I guess this is a good time to do Zoro's. And of course, Riolu has shit tons of thingies here and different versions and different everything because everyone fucking loves Riolu.
Yep, they're one of the most commonly depicted mons in the fandom.
I mean, have you seen how often Riolu is canonically the main character in Mystery Dungeon?
Yes, a lot.
It's kinda crazy, actually. Right, give me a moment. How do I get... Oh wait, the Alolan versions, they are like under normal Vulpix. Yep! Oh god, Vulpix also has like shit tons of stuff. Right. And as you enter, you can see two Pokemon here. One you know, one you don't know.
Hello.
Minutia.
Yes.
When you enter the room, you can see a lot of ice shards all over the floor. It is visibly dangerous to step in.
Yep, just stays at the door, a noticeable shiver.
Yep, Zoro sees you and says, "Hey there!"
Yep, gives a wing wave. Yep, we're back, and I heard that you'd fallen from a tree, and...
Hey, I didn't
catch
fall
up
from
with
the
my
tree. I didn't fall from the tree. It was tactical decision.
friends. Yep, well, nonetheless, I'm still here to say hi to my friends. I'm back.
Hi.
Yep, and I guess your friend here is from the treasure city?
Yep. Hey there.
Oh, I actually saw someone from a guild from party from the treasure city earlier. Razorwind.
Oh, Razorwind was here.
No. We saw them in the guild. There were like a bunch of different teams in the guild.
Oh.
Well,
Not
in that
guild, dungeon.
dungeon.
Oh.
It was kind of exhausting.
Hey Zoro, your friend seems to be confused about things. Yeah. It's
It was an
okay.
exhausting dungeon. Smiles.
Anyway, what are you here for?
Well, like I said, was just kind of visiting, checking on friends. Brian said you'd be here, and well, yeah, so I figured, all right, I guess I'll pop on in. So I'm just kind of popping in to say hi.
Zoro's going to just buff a little bit and say, "Brian was supposed to not tell anyone I'm here."
Ah, well, you know me. I'm very tricksy. I totally got the information out of her.
Ah.
Hardly her fault that a wily cat does as a cat does.
I guess. Anyway, you found me.
was just saying hi, and I guess I should ask what your friend's name is. Hi, I'm Minutia. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Minutia. I'm Prism.
Nice to meet you, Prism.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be a little bit confusing.
the moment I heard that name, I was just smiling. But yeah, well, nice to meet you. Gonna have to be a little bit careful with the ice shards here, but yeah.
It's okay. I mean, surely you're big enough Pokemon to not care about a little bit of ouchies on your paws, right?
Well, I have very nice paws, he says with a puff. But nah, just ice never agrees well with me. It always frizzes up my feathers.
I mean, you are pretty pretty.
Yep, smile from the cat. Yep. Oh, I guess I'm going to try the ice, just because I know it's dangerous, but hey, walking in a bit, just because, you know, it'd be rude just to talk with me in the hall.
Minutia.
Yep, I'm ready. What I'm taking.
So I'm gonna need you to do me a check. I'm gonna need you to do me, dexterity, survival, athletics.
Okay, this is
Legos.
Yes. 5,
This ice Legos, oh no!
7, and see. I believe. Oh, I forgot to increase this one. Right. So, right, 7 and athletics. So, 2 dice for fun. Alright, first 5 from Dex, 2 from survival. And then the 12 from natural. Because I must be. I need 2 more dice.
Oh god, I was drinking coffee, give me a moment.
No problem.
2 more die?
I have need. Yep, just 2 more.
Okay. These trees. For some reason I like those trees.
Okay. That rolled on its side, but it's a 2. No,
Yeah, if your mouse over it, it will tell you what it is, even if it rolls on the side.
Yeah, that's how I knew it was 2, despite being completely crooked on that corner.
Right, how many passes did you get?
Hopefully enough to not die on the spot.
Well, it would be cool if you told me.
Yep, I'm counting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, not a problem. Yep, you literally step like a cat between all of the shards. By the way, now that you are close enough, you can tell that they are razor sharp.
Yeah, once again, a shiver from the cat. This time, not even because of the flying type, but because, you know, cut paws, just not good.
You see, Prism actually pout her cheeks as she sees you, you know, like walk between and says, "Oh, and here I was hoping that you would cut yourself."
I'm afraid your trap wasn't quite didn't quite cover enough of the ground to catch me.
Well, Zora, we need to work harder.
There's always next time.
Zora is going to look at Prism and say, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that cat could probably take it. Even took a full shot from me. Wow, really? Wow, last Pokemon I saw that got hit by Zoro just turned itself into giblets.
Well, alright. I'm a little bit tougher than I look. Well, I've always been a little bit tougher than I look, but, yeah. Out of character, he's still not used to being a big Persian, so, you know.
But yes, like I said, my name is Prism. I'm here for, well, I'm technically from the Sand Continent.
Yeah, I'm from the Sand Continent as well.
Oh, where are you from?
Just outside of Sandstone.
Oh, I am, she actually stops herself and says, okay, this may sound a little bit bad, but I'm actually all the way from the Glacial Palace.
Out of character, I know nothing about this, so you're gonna have to provide me
you would know that the Glacial Palace is the domain of Kyurem.
Yeah, that's Karen's place. I hear Reshi and them kind of have a problem, and they're gonna have to be dealt with eventually, but Well, it's not super time sensitive, so
Nah, it's okay. I'm pretty sure you guys will not be able to deal with Kyurem. He's the strongest Pokemon to have ever lived.
I mean, yeah, you never know. We're full of surprises.
Zora's going to look away and say, I can take him.
Yeah, Miles there, and Zoro's right here. Besides,
Zora's not that powerful yet. She's gonna be more powerful than him in the future. But you guys should not be doing anything with him, you know, like he's probably gonna kill you all.
yeah, probably. But I mean, anyway it goes, Destiny's kind of one of those things I can't fight, and I'm supposed to be here with them when they do it. So,
Oh, you're silly. You actually believe in destiny?
well, I mean, I didn't, but when I apparently attempted to cross it, it got Team Fluffball and I vaporized in it. So, I'm not going to push my luck further on that.
You know what? I'm gonna give you something. She's gonna walk up to you and she's going to offer you a book.
All right, takes a look at the book.
1001 Decrees of Kyurem.
All right, shrugs. All right, I guess I'll give this a read then.
Yep. If you follow this, you will understand that Kyurem is the strongest Pokemon and that you don't actually have to care about anything.
You see, the thing is, I kind of like caring about stuff. 'Cause
No.
what's the point if you don't care?
No, you see, you choose what you don't care about. Everything
Oh!
that doesn't fit whatever you like, you just don't care about them. It's stupid stuff anyway.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I mean, if nothing matters, then the only thing that matters are what you care about.
Exactly. Like my friends.
Mhm.
I don't care about anything else. I don't care about my family. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, well, I choose to care about a lot of things.
Wow, that has to be
Keeps me happy.
difficult. Imagine caring about a lot.
It keeps me happy.
Well, if it keeps you
And,
happy.
if nothing else, busy.
She's gonna put her paw on your chest and say, I prefer you being happy. I care about you being happy, even though I don't know you.
Well, I mean, you know me now. I'm Minutia, and you're Prism.
I guess I do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Zoro, this friend of yours is really weird. I like him. Yeah, I know, right?
I'm just happy cat. I get told I'm weird a lot.
Prism is going to look at you and say, I was sort of planning to freeze you and then hide you in the basement somewhere, but now I'm not gonna do it.
Well, yeah, for the record, if you're going to hide a frozen body, you typically want to bury it, actually.
Well, but then how would others see that you froze the body?
Oh, if you're going for a display, you don't hide it then. Like, you wait until, like, late at night, and then you would, like, leave it in the entry hall. A lot of people sees it then, and it's
Have you even seen where we are? Capim is so hot.
Yeah, but, inside a building tends to keep the cool in better.
But yes,
I mean, yeah,
it's very nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
I'm looking forward to meeting you again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I will care more and more about you.
I hope so. With that said, I've got to go track down Inari. She's a big Ninetales now.
Oh, you're talking about the Ninetales girl?
Mm-hmm. She went
Yeah.
a little crazy. Smile.
Yeah. It's cause she's not like me. You see, us Keokeo Vulpixes and Ninetaleses, we are better than normal Vulpixes and Ninetaleses.
Well, I mean,
She's going to put her paw to her chest because we are pure.
Ah! So you've got one of those, family dynasties.
Yep.
He says the word a bit slowly, like he's had trouble saying it in the past.
Yep. My family is very ancient. It has been around for thousands of cycles.
Yep.
And Kyurem has
Well-
made sure that we are all perfectly purebred.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Like my
So
mom and
obvious.
dad, they were decided by Kyurem to be together. And their parents were decided by Kyurem as well.
Sometimes sometimes you just gotta make sure. Well, I guess that's just his particular hobby is, blink blink. What was the word Mom told me not to use? Shipping.
Wait,
his hobby is shipping.
I don't think he's shipping us anywhere.
I don't know it. I don't know either. But I heard a word used once, and she told me never to use the word.
You are strange. I like you.
Yep. Well, so anyway, maybe one day when you evolve, you can have a spar with an Ari, and you can see who's better.
I mean, I cannot evolve yet. Hiram has to allow me to evolve. He would be so he would be so angry if I evolve when I'm not supposed to.
Okay, that's fair. You don't want to upset him.
Exactly.
Slanded, our friend Slanded wasn't supposed to evolve, but you know, Mew kind of did it anyway.
I mean, Mew is
I was supposed to.
I mean, Mew is a god, so like he decides.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that case, maybe you could ask Mew.
No, not really. I actually kind of like the idea of Kyurem being there when I evolve. It's like a big ceremony.
Oh yeah, and that kind of thing is important. Makes sense.
I'm looking forward for my mom and dad being there as well, and my 4 sisters.
Yep. Well then,
Also, when I'm going to evolve, Kyurem is going to decide who I'm gonna be with.
Ah. Well, yeah, Smiles, I hope you get lucky with that.
I mean, I'm already lucky, silly.
Well, yes, but you know, it would suck if you know when you evolve there aren't any real good matches for you.
The Lord of Souls has decided that I will be born as a powerful and wonderful and perfect Vulpix. I mean, imagine if I was born as a boring normal Vulpix.
Well, I think it'd still be pretty fun to be around. Although I cannot imagine you and Inari not accidentally setting everything on fire. Jesus, smiling.
I mean, I don't really set things on fire.
Well, yes, but if you were a normal born Vulpix, you would.
She actually thinks about it and says, I mean, I guess setting things on fire is about as fun as setting things frozen. But...
Don't tell Inari I said this, but when you freeze them, you can like push them over and shatter them, and...
Well, yeah, exactly.
There's just something really appealing about pushing things over.
Yeah, exactly, because then I would not be able to set things frozen and then have Zora break them into shards that we can then hide throughout the guild and love when someone steps over them and cuts their little feetsies.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't let people know you do that.
Wow, she's the worst.
It's okay.
Yes.
Zora is just going to say, it's okay, Manusha is not gonna tell anyone. Manusha is okay. And if Manusha is going, if Manusha is going to, and if Manusha is going to tell anyone, Manusha is going to find a dead bird in his home.
Blink, blink, eyes go wide, smile. You do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't tell anybody.
Awesome. What kind of bird Pokemon would you like?
Well, I had Pidove once, and they're surprisingly juicy.
I mean, there's a lot of the toucannons and such. You want a toucannon?
No, they kind of taste funny.
I get that. That's funny.
Smiles. Yeah. Anyway, nice meeting all of you. Oh, by the way, does it count as telling if a psychic type reads your mind? Because there are so many psychic types here.
I mean, I guess not. Also, yeah, there's a lot of psychic types. Psychic types are weird and creepy. I don't like them.
I like the ones I've gotten to be friends with.
It's
Espeons have this cool forehead gem. He says tapping his own.
Yeah, it's just really weird when, like, a Pokemon can read your mind. That's just for you and for Kyurem.
Well, I don't know what to say on that. I don't really have much to secrets, and from what I've seen from Cosmog, apparently you can have weird stuff on your mind to make it uncomfortable for them to read your mind.
Oh yeah, I remember talking to Cosmog about it. Apparently, when he read the guild mistress's mind, he saw things that he can never tell anyone about.
Mm-hmm. Apparently it's stuff like what Glameow gets up to. I think Cosmos finds mating weird.
That's really funny. I mean, I saw my parents maid all the time. It's actually really fun looking.
Well, unfortunately, you have to wait for Kier to find your partner.
Yep.
He'd be really mad if you messed up his shipping chart.
Hey, I don't understand the shipping thing.
It's just a fancy word used for like arranging a bunch of Pokemon together to have a perfect grid for something.
Ah, so kind of like that wall that Kyurem has.
Yes.
Your room is a shipper.
Yes, I am basically establishing that.
By the way, guys, this is real GTI lore. He literally has several Pokemon in his dungeon, and he has like lineages, you know, and he basically like specifically makes sure that there's like predetermined like relationships in order to literally breed the most powerful Pokemon.
Yep, eugenics.
He's literally covered to eugenics.
He's playing Tomodachi Life with his people.
Oh my god! I didn't think about that game in like a year.
Yeah. I think Lucky's gonna actually end up hating Prism.
Yeah. That said, at some point, Psychic type is definitely gonna read minutia thinking about the whole Ice Shard thing. Because he's not gonna tell anyone. He's just gonna. It's gonna be on his mind a lot. Because you know, he is a good type Pokemon. It's just he follows the rules. Just the spirit, the letter of them, not the spirit.
I love how people in chat are reacting to this.
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna go find an Ari and Ace now.
Okay. It was very nice meeting you. Looking forward to talking to you more. You wanna like at some point like go out there? Sometimes throughout the night, me and Zora like go out there and we find random Pokemon and we freeze them and kill them.
Yeah, I'm afraid not, because my team kind of sleep. Well, they're not really my team yet, but they're going to be my team. They all kind of sleep at the same time, and it's a really warm pile. And I know you're an ice type, so the warm doesn't appeal to you. But I'm a cat.
Oh,
and
I actually
don't
really like
understand
warm.
that. Ah, well, you know, I like to. I kind of wanted to have that warm pile of sleep together.
Yeah, see, back home, we always like kind of sleep in a big pile. Like all of the Vulpixes and all of the Ninetales, right? We all just like turn into like a big ball of fluff. And we all warm each other up.
It's kind of Team Fluffball is going to be kind of like that. I mean, I used to kind of sleep together with my parents that way, so it's kind of nostalgic for me. I
Alright.
haven't been home in like a cycle.
Oh, you should totally go home. Your family is very important, as long as you care about them. If you don't care about them, who cares?
Well, I mean, eventually we're going to be going back to the Sand Continent, so I'll definitely see them.
Oh, if you guys are ever gonna go back to the Sand Continent, could we go with you? Me and Zora are from there, and, you know, it would be nice to see the continent again. I heard it's really nice these days. Apparently Kyurem is like freezing it over and such.
Yep. Well,
Ah, finally Kyurem is spreading his influence throughout the entire world. One day, the entire world is gonna be frozen.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain about it being a little bit cooler. The desert is kind of a pain.
Yep.
Okay, I didn't know Zora was from the Sand Continent, though.
Oh, no. I'm not talking about Zora, I'm talking about Zoroark.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
the leader of our team is Zora. He's actually from the Sand Continent, but he actually, similar to me, was working under Lucario.
Ah. Fair
And
enough.
then we got moved here because apparently, she actually thinks, I think it was actually about the Eevee. Yeah, it was the Eevee who actually got us together and actually volunteered because I think she's actually going to walk up to you. She's going to like climb up you and do her best to whisper in your ear and say, I think the Eevee has a crush on the guild mistress.
Oh, does he now?
Yeah,
Mischievous
Uh-oh.
cat face.
yeah. Apparently, the guild mistress here, right? She really stole his heart. And now, he cannot think about anything other than her. Like, for instance, yesterday, he spent almost an entire day looking for the perfect flowers to give her. And then, he apparently gave Pokesh to a haunter inside a dungeon to deliver the flowers because apparently there's a big door in front of Guildmistress' room, and he could not go through.
Yep. Whenever I got through that, I just asked the door to let me through. I don't think that'll work again, but you'd be surprised at how rarely people don't tell their gate guardian not to just let people in that ask.
Yep. But don't tell anyone. I'm pretty sure that he's like actually thinking that nobody knows, but we all know. Especially because in his diary, which I totally read by the way, he like draws him and the Vaporeon just like sleeping underneath a moon sky and such. He's like writing poems and shit. It's actually really cute.
Oh, that is adorable.
Yeah, I know.
I hope things go well for him on that.
Yeah.
I was gonna meddle, but it sounds like he's got things under control.
Zora's just going to shake her head and say, I don't get Pokemon who are like into this like smoothie stuff.
Well, it's just something fun to, like right now I'm a bit beaten up from the dungeon, so while I can't really fight too much, indulge in hobbies.
Hobbies are funny.
Oh, that reminds me. While I was in the dungeon, I found this one shadow statue, and I gave it blood, and I felt stronger because of it.
Oh! I don't think I've ever seen that.
Neither had I, but Thrack was able to figure it out, but he apparently doesn't bleed. I tried bleeding for him, but the second time, but it ended up helping me anyway, so I got to use it twice.
Oh, do you actually want to know what happens if you find a Kyurem statue?
Yeah, sure.
If you ever find a Kyurem statue, what you have to do is not do anything.
Oh, does taking a nap count?
I don't think taking a nap counts.
Okay. Well then, Kyurem statue means nap time. What happens when you do it?
Oh, you get boon from Kyurem. If you do what Kyurem wants you to do, he will bless you with his powerful blessings.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
She's going to smile and say, it's because Kyurem is the best.
Well, I mean, I've been enjoying Mew a lot. He's a bit of a chaotic fun type.
Yeah, but Mew is kind of small and he looks kind of like a dork.
Sometimes strong things come in small packages. And admittedly, though, I between you and me, I think Mew likes the guild mistress too.
Oh no. I'm looking forward to seeing Eevee's heart be completely crushed.
Yeah, that's another reason I didn't want to get involved too much there. Because, like, on one hand, hey, it's good for him. But on the other hand, oh, that's a real hard competition there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the really, really fun gossip.
Anytime. I gotta go hunt down my friends now.
Okie dokie. Remember, pitfalls need 2 layers of leaves over them.
You use leaves?
Yeah, ropes and leaves.
Ah, okay.
Oh, by the way, do not put spikes at the very bottom of pitfalls. That tends to kill Pokemon. And it's no fun if you kill them before you freeze them.
Well, since you use freezing, why not fill it partially with water so you can partially freeze them?
She gasps. Oh my gosh, I never thought of that. Thank you. She actually gives you a hug.
Yep, no problem. Out of character, he is extremely concerned, but it's a case of he's really good at matching the tone and feeling of people he's around. So, yeah. With that, he's going to head out and seek out Inari.
Yep. Bye-bye. Bye, Manusha.
See ya. And I need to figure... I'm just thinking, and now I need to find out a way of revealing that, oh dear, some of my friends are doing a murder without, without it coming back to me.
Daily reminder that both Vulpixes and Riolus are omnivores.
Oh yeah, no, it's more the kills random Pokemon thing.
Well, because they are hunting,
Ah, okay, the hunting thing. Yeah, in that case, like, in that case, he probably
It's
wouldn't
just-
be that concerned.
It's just the Vulpix is having a little bit too much fun with it.
Well, yeah, sadists are as sadists do.
Did I hear any of that while I was laying in the room?
No.
They're the most concerning.
Okay.
There's
I'm
two.
good,
There's two
okay, good.
walls.
Okay.
I mean,
Big sure.
Did Minutia have the door open?
I never did shut the door.
Maybe.
I walked in, but I never did shut the
Okay.
door.
Okay. Vincent, do me an alert check.
Okay.
Jesus
My
Christ.
God, if I heard any of that, I'd be like, the fuck are they planning over there? Alright.
The thing is, they're not planning anything. These two are like head empty.
We need to shove Prism in a locker.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Prism seems like a Pokemon that would be putting others in a locker.
Yes, which is why
Fucking nerd, you're in the
it's gonna be
locker
fun.
now.
It's gonna be funny when oh wait, and they did call Mew a nerd. We just need to trick her into trying to do that to Mew, and then she gets put in the locker underwater because Mew ain't no fool.
Godna, you are helping these kids commit future murders.
I mean, MCAT.
Alright, DJ?
Yeah?
Without a crit, you would only hear part of it, but with a crit, you heard all of it.
Oh.
Yep.
I'd
And
be,
the best part,
it'd be a very concerned monkey just at the door, like, what do I do here? Like, do I stop them? What?
well,
I'm scared of that Vulpix.
I mean, you guys know that Zoro is very violent, and now you guys know that the Vulpix is a little bit of a sadist.
And Curum fan.
Well, that was just obvious.
I mean, any kind of Vulpix and like Ninetales from that Alolan type would be like that.
nonetheless.
Now you guys know why Rhyme left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Inuyasha's going to be thinking about the ice traps thing, though. Or whenever he's around, say, Cosmo or something.
Cosmo.
Not going to actually... Cosmog. Look, Minutia's going to be calling Cosmog Cosmo just because. He's all
But it's not a fairy
stagey.
type.
Well, no, I'm the fairy type. So that means there's enough fairy type for the both of us.
Aww.
But yep. Now just gonna go seek out Inari.
Alright.
While also, thinking about that as loudly as possible because, oh shit, that is the thing that's a bit much.
Alright, so as you go, past, here, and you're thinking about it, right? You just see Cosmo turn? With an expression of concern?
Yep. And just innocent cat, just innocent cat look there. I didn't tell you anything.
You have done him a concern.
I do that.
I do like the little tiny face that Cosmo has.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, where are you going?
Well, I don't know where to find them, so I guess Meowsticks Bar seems like a good place. It's where Ace was at least last. And the cat tends to check. The first place the cat tends to check is where people are last left off.
Alright. Well, we are gonna go to someone else. Who wants to go next?
Me.
Huzzah!
Alright. Ember. You're outside. Shooting. Rootin' tootin' footy shooting.
Yeah, after a while, I decided to go do what Ares told me to do.
Alright, you make your way back inside.
Yep,
Someone did waves at you.
I wave back.
Hello.
I wave at Cosmom, but Cosmom can't respond because we have problems communicating.
Yes, because psychics and dark types. And he cannot talk outside of the telepathy.
Sorry, bud.
Sounds like a skill issue.
It literally is a skill issue.
We just need to get him some chalk or something.
What hand?
Alright, where are you going?
Right here.
Oh! Alright.
Knocking on the door.
You knock on the door, and from inside you can hear, give me a moment. And you will... And... There we go. And you can see Machopi open the door.
Hello, Punch.
Oh, hey there.
You're just the one I wanted to talk to, actually.
Really?
Yep.
We just returned from a mission.
Well,
You wanna talk to our leader?
no, it's you that I wanted to talk to.
Really?
The guild mistress has informed me that you are making comments about another guildmate.
Is this about the Sneasel?
Yes.
He looks you up and down and say, okay, I can actually kind of see where this is going.
What do you mean?
It's about what I said, right? Because you are the same.
What do you mean?
Well, long story short, I'm not apologizing.
Why not?
I mean, I just said that, you know, your people are weird.
Make sure it doesn't happen again.
I mean, she could also just not talk to me, you know? I don't want to escalate it.
Well, as long as it's not going to be escalated, then it's fine.
Alright. Is that all?
Yep, that's all.
Okay. He closes the door.
Knock, 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 knock.
You knock on the door, you don't get any response.
Salandic?
Ah, hello, what happened?
Do you know where Team Star Chasers would happen to be right now?
Oh, they literally a couple hours ago went on another mission.
Jeez, they're running themselves ragged. That's something I wanted to talk to them about as well. See if there's if everything's alright with them.
You're actually good to see Saladin. You'll pull out a piece of paper and say, yes, they have never taken longer than 8 hours of rest. And then immediately went on another mission.
They are pushing themselves too much.
Hopefully... I do actually have, he's actually going to pull out a set of papers and offer them to you.
I read them.
It's actually complaints from both Vera and Surf about Bite pushing the team too hard.
I wonder if there's anything wrong with Bite.
Saladin's going to shrug and say, I don't know.
Have you noticed anything?
Oh, from what I understand, just kinda wants to be the best.
Well, if they continue this, they're going to end up hurting themselves.
I also have this. He's going to give you a report from Audino about both Vera and Surf showing signs of basically pretty horrible levels of exhaustion.
Do you know where their last job was?
No, because they actually took it from Lennon before he even put it on that thing.
Well, they're supposed to be letting Lanoon at least put it on the board first. Well, if when they get back, if they seem tired, please inform me.
Yep, he's going to note and say, I'm going to send you a wonder mail about it.
Thank you very much. Knock, 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 knock.
Hey, Guild Mistress. Guild Mistress?
There it goes. Got it.
So,
Yes.
Cry says, what are both Riolu's and Alolan and Vulpix's name? Riolu is Zoro, and the Kyokyo Vulpix is Prism.
Very unfortunate naming, because my Prism wouldn't want anything to do with
Yup,
that.
that is very unfortunate naming.
But yes.
Knock, 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 knock.
And that should just open the door.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I told Punch to knock it off.
Is that
Apparently,
all?
yeah. Apparently, he's not going to apologize. Just that, and that Vera doesn't have to talk to him.
She's just gonna shake her head and just. All right.
I just told him not to let it happen again.
As long as it doesn't.
And I went to talk to Team Star Chasers, but apparently Salandit says, you know how well, you know how they've been taking a large amount of missions lately.
Uh-huh.
Apparently Vera and Surf are on the verge of exhaustion, and apparently Bite's been pushing the team very, very hard lately.
There's so many Pokemon that I need to have so many talks with, but I just don't have time.
Like, no, I told Salandit when they come back, please send me a Wonder Mail, so I can try to handle that for you.
She will nod at that and just say, make sure to explain to them why what they're doing isn't a good idea.
Yeah, I don't want them getting hurt.
She's gonna nod. Obviously, I don't either.
They're already out on another mission, so.
Are they snatched from life?
This would come as a surprise to you, Aris.
Yeah, yeah, they just took the job from Linoon just as he was about to put it on the board.
You know, I've actually heard that they've been doing that in the first place, so yeah, makes sense. Well, thank you for telling me, and I appreciate you going out of your way to take care of it.
No problem. I'm probably just going to go lay down now if you need me.
She's gonna lightly shake her head and say, "No, you're free. I've
Yo,
still got a lot of paperwork to do."
Yo, Ember, you can see that our boy, our guild mistress has another bouquet of flowers there.
Is it that Eevee again? I look over at the flowers.
She just nods.
Uh,
He apparently went so far as to pay a haunter to literally float it into my room. Because, yeah, apparently it's too difficult to just leave it with Salandit. And somebody can't catch a hint.
He is kind of thick.
She just nods. Well, I won't hold you up if you need your rest.
Well, hopefully you get yourself some rest whenever you're able.
And she's just gonna kind of lightly shrug and just say, until our guild is fully up and off the ground and we've taken care of all of our, personal nonsense, I probably won't be getting too much rest.
Yeah, I care about everyone here, so including you. So
You get head rubs. It's okay. I understand. I'm right there with you.
You will see Rotom poke through the door and say, "Everyone deserves a rest."
Exactly.
hello, Rotom.
Hello.
And believe me, when all this Destiny nonsense is done, I plan on getting lots and lots of rest.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyway, you have a good rest.
You too.
You hear the sounds of freezing and breaking from this room.
I peek in.
You can see this Kyoko Vulpixel just like freeze jars, and you can see Zo breaking them while laughing.
Jars, you said?
Yeah, like jars, pots, that sort of thing. Glasses.
Do we know where those are from?
No.
Eh, that's Chespin's problem, is my guess.
Well, I hope that they clean their mess up afterwards.
Monkey.
Yeah.
You see a big Ember enter. Oh, not
Oh.
Ember, Lucky, but whatever.
Yep,
Yeah.
I flopped out on my bed.
Hey, Lucky.
Yeah.
Oh. I do not trust that Vulpix over there.
Why not?
I may have overheard them talking about a plan about making pitfalls and putting like water in the pitfalls so they can freeze people inside of them.
That's kind of fucked up.
Right? And it's like I don't know what to say to that because the fact that like I'm kind of super weak to that Pokemon over there.
Well, he is pretty small. I'm sure you can basically just squash him.
Maybe,
Squash him. Just sit on her.
but actually, if you didn't set up a bunch of traps. But yeah, apparently that's a thing that she likes doing.
You look strong enough that you can basically throw her across the town.
I mean, probably. It's just, I don't know. Something that's kind of, a Vulpix like that was ordained by Kiro.
Oh no. One of them.
Yeah. She's apparently, I guess, from what I heard, is from that same, cave area that your mom is from.
So possibly related to me then. Wonderful.
Yeah, in some ways, probably related to you, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, cousin, wanna go bowling?
Oh my fucking god, you literally are like cousins.
Yeah, that's a whole nother can of worms that's over there.
I really don't trust anyone who professes to be close to Kyurem.
Yeah.
Especially since we'll be killing Kyurem.
Don't worry, he's gonna get better.
I mean,
Not if we have anything to say about it.
it'll happen eventually. It's just,
We can just keep killing Kyurem until it sticks.
Clearly, what we have to do is kill him and then mess up all of his shipping grids.
Fun fact, that is a very Glacian mentality. That is literally what she tried to do.
so,
Mess with the shipping grids?
No, killing Kyurem until it sticks. It never did.
Well, you see, her problem was that she didn't fuck up his shipping grid.
You gotta kill the reason to live.
Just
Yes.
kill him and then install a bunch of flamethrower traps in the Glacial Palace.
crap underneath him.
Wait, but
kind
what
of
about
respawn.
the hundreds of Pokemon living in there?
Well, I guess I'll just have to deal with it.
Oh,
Or crazy cultists.
I mean,
it's not their fault. They've been there for thousands of years.
they're not like, it's not like they're what any of them are actually Lucky's mother. So,
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know. And you know, Orion started questioning things, and she immediately got kicked out.
Yep.
yeah,
And cursed.
And cursed, yeah.
it's funny. Even though she got cursed, she was the smart one to get out of the cult.
Yep.
But yeah.
Oh, to be honest, she also, you know, just had a little bit of wanderlust. If you talk to Prism, you know, that's kind of why she's here, you know, she has a little bit of wanderlust to her.
Which is even a surprise that they allowed her to come out.
Well, it's because she did, you know, she is still indoctrinated.
I guess that's true.
You know,
And
the
it's also
re-
pretty standard.
The reason Rhyme, you know, got kicked out and cursed is because she started seeing through the bullshit after meeting with certain people.
Also, it's pretty standard cult behavior to go out and send people to recruit under the guise of, oh, spread the word, but instead to help radicalize them, because they're going to keep seeing rejection after rejection.
I mean, Minusha, the funny thing about it is, you did see in the back she has several versions of that book.
Mm-hmm.
And now she try to indoctrinate you.
Yeah!
The problem is, the cat's educated enough to like, yeah, no, I'm familiar with that kind of thing.
I was
And
gonna
then-
say, I feel like the cat's too scatterbrained to like even pay attention to what the book is saying.
I don't think so.
No, I mean, he basically had that whole, yeah, no, when it comes to that, I care about a lot of things, and I just choose to care about everything effectively. He cares too much.
See, Kyurem's thing is kinda like the big problem of the entirety of that continent. You kinda have noticed, guys, that like, that content is all about apathy and not giving a fuck. And that's kinda like why it's such a shithole.
They are the nihilists.
Yeah.
Fucking nihilists.
Which, for the record, minutia is in a sense. It's just, hey, if nothing matters, then the things you care about matter. He cares about the things he cares about.
Yeah, like, it's actually funny when you know, I actually try to make it seem obvious, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Prism was saying that she doesn't care, while at the same time is saying that she really cares about Zoro.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Minutia picked up on
None
that.
of this
and-
matters.
And she also said that she doesn't care about her family, but she's looking forward to returning and, you know, being allowed to evolve.
Oh, no. And having them there for it.
Yep.
She thinks she doesn't care because, you know, kid. She's probably upset with her parents over something or another, but at the same time, she still wants to make them proud.
Yep, a holy
very good at
cognitive
doing that.
dissonance.
But yeah, that's kind of what I overheard while laying in here. I mean, I feel like we should tell Aries, but at the same time,
Aries kind of busy right now, and I'm basically the new guild officer, so
yeah, not. Don't want to exactly kind of. Well, I guess we're gonna no matter what I do, I feel like I'm gonna burden them anyways. I say this as I'm holding the 2 eggs still.
Egg.
Well, just listen for now. If we hear them, any word of them causing any sort of trouble for anyone in the town or the guild, we'll have to.
Yep, I have to do something about it.
I'll have to act.
Alright. Well, anything else interesting happen besides that?
Mm. Punch has sort of been making inappropriate comments at Vera, and I told him to knock it off. Apparently, Bite's been running Team Star Chasers ragged, and to the point where Vera and Surf are extremely exhausted, and they just went out on yet another mission. Just took the job right out of Lennon's paws and just went.
You know, this might sound dumb coming from me, but isn't that illegal? Is it? I mean, weren't we supposed to wait for lightning to be posted so it's officially technically a mission?
Yep, according to the charter, you are supposed to wait for it to be officially there, and technically you are supposed to always run every mission by your officer, but you know, nobody does that.
I'll have to read the charter.
Yeah.
I haven't really had time to do that. This kind of got sprung on me.
I mean, yeah, you kind of just became the officer, so it's kind of. I didn't expect you to like have known it like beforehand. Because honestly, why would you know beforehand?
After the whole Destiny thing, I'm probably not going to be doing many missions anymore.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I'm going to have my paws full with the Eevee village and my mate, and I might also, you know, help run things here.
Technically, yes, but...
Oh, I'll be right back. I'm getting a phone call from my neighbor.
Alright, so... I wonder... You know, I do hope things work out, that you get your own separate body.
I have full confidence it's going to happen.
Yeah. And... Well...
If it doesn't, well, then it just proves Jirachi's a fraud.
I mean, pretty much most things dealing with the higher-ups like that seem to be very overestimated.
Yeah, well, it is supposed to be Jirachi's thing, though, is granting wishes.
Yeah, but you heard what he said. He's granting them by just directly talking to Arceus, well, according to him, to make them happen. So is he really granting them, or is it still Arceus just granting them and he's just stuck playing Messenger Boy because of his grand design up there?
That must be kind of tough for Jirachi. Having to deal with that asshole all day.
I mean, yeah, especially when he's like directly connected to him. Oh. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, okay. I know it's probably for you and Jerry, I'm probably gonna need to apologize for the Eevee thing, but because, yeah, but it's like, I think that dungeon was just getting to me, and I kind of said things I probably shouldn't. Like, the whole Eevee thing. Well,
Yeah. Like Venusia said, they were literally children.
yeah. But then we were kind of just stuck going in circles and that thing, and I think it was just.
Okay, I'm back.
Look at
Ah,
that.
back.
Because this is a deer.
The deer?
Yeah, because this
Oh,
is a
dear.
deer. They needed my help opening doors.
Huh. Okay. They're eating good.
Yeah, holy shit. It's a huge one. Like, okay, the antlers on that thing are fucking massive. They're the size of my arm.
How many points?
I actually don't know. I didn't check. I'm sorry. I was just opening the door.
No, I figured because usually when deers get that big, they become like at most like 10 points, and those are pretty like massive.
Yeah, like I didn't want them to carry the fucker for too long because he looks heavy as shit.
Yeah. But all right,
So what did I miss? Sorry.
Just
just us talking,
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
and oh yeah, I don't know if Thrack told you, but did he tell you who we ran into as well in that Aegis cave?
Glaceon and Sandslash.
Uh-huh.
You know, any idea what they were doing there?
Apparently they got pulled there. Because we went into like a dead end, and they were just standing there, and then they told us like they were nowhere near this cave, and they just ended up here for some reason.
Well, just as long as they're not causing trouble.
I mean, they did. Well, Glaceon did say they self-exile themselves, so they're just kind of wondering.
Well,
Though,
hopefully they could fuck off somewhere to where they will never be seen again.
yeah, there's an issue about that now.
But
They're stuck on this continent now.
sigh.
Yeah, apparently they were wandering the sand continent, and then when they showed up there, that means they ended up here, and they left the dungeon, and now that means they're stuck here. Because I don't think if they exit the Aegis cave that they're gonna go back to the sand continent.
Nope. They go to the entrance.
Yeah, so they're in that general area of Aegis cave apparently now. Which is, again, something probably should tell Aries, but at the same time, don't want to tell Aries. Because they already got enough on their plate.
Yeah. Basically, Glaceon and her mate are currently on a continent where there's a pretty big bounty on her head.
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys
I
could
love
have
that.
captured her and get shit tons of money.
Yeah, we could have, but at the same time,
Yeah. We want to
three of them,
we want to
three of
wash
the
our
party
hands
members.
of her. We want to wash our hands of her.
So the
Yeah.
entire party that was there was weak to her, and also it wasn't worth points.
They're weak. We're weak to her, and we're also weak to her Sandslash.
What I wonder is, should we warn Jolly?
I mean, if they're exiled, does that mean they have any rights to that?
What do you mean?
Well, if Glaceon was hunting Golly only because they were the leader, and Golly left them, right?
Yeah.
Glaceon's not the leader anymore.
Yeah. I just thought there might be some sort of like vengeance thing going on because you know how Pokemon from that continent work. They're all freaking vindictive as hell.
I mean, the one thing that Glaceon has said to us that like she really wanted to kill us, but she didn't because we kind of like, hey, like we want to kill you too, but not, and you want to kill us, but we are not in the fucking mood for it. So here's the exit. Just told her to get the fuck out,
And she took it.
and she
All
just
the while,
left.
I was simping while unable to speak.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, did they also tell you that Minutia was trying to hit on Glaceon as well?
What?
So
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure Sandslash took that so well.
well, they tried to hit on him but I kind of shoved hold up my hand into Minutia's mouth to kind of keep him shut. Because I feel like if Minutia said something, we would have been in trouble. And it wasn't even their fault. Like, Minutia got hit by a trap earlier in there, and it made him fall in love with literally any female in the dungeon. And, yeah, happened to see two females, especially a female Glaceon. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that's what happened over there.
Yeah, I don't particularly like them, but I'm not really looking for revenge on them. So.
Right, but hey, she was the one that said to us, like, hey, I want to kill you right now, but at the same time, I don't. So you like don't give me a reason to, so we just let them go.
Sore losers, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, hey, she lost her entire guild, so sucks to be her. Also said something to ask Aries if they've started to feel like they want to murder anybody.
Nah, I don't think Aries is really fond of the whole murder thing.
Yeah, but she's just saying like that's apparently just the effect of that frozen heart, that it might start causing Aries to feel bloodlust. And if Aries is feeling that, they're doing a damn well job to hide it and fight it.
Well, Aries is known to take things, and keep them to himself, and that's not healthy. So.
Yeah. I'm starting to notice that a lot of our people in our guild have very unhealthy coping mechanisms.
Then you have Brian.
And we have Brian, yeah.
Hey, Minutia has a perfectly happy coping mechanism. He's just loving life.
After having an existential crisis about becoming female.
And those gals across the
See,
hall,
I don't even.
hall,
I
they
don't have one.
they cope by breaking shit.
Thrack, you're Polish. Yes, that is your coping mechanism.
No, you see, it's not coping at this point. At this point, it's living my life. I've ascended being Polish.
How many cigarettes have you smoked?
You mean in game or in real life?
In real life.
Not that many. Shush.
So, hey guys, look, I did a funny with Salandit. With his name.
Landed. Quote
Unquote.
Still landed in quotation marks. Yeah. That's still interesting just to see that now.
Salandad.
Oh no!
Dad, I love it.
Salandad. Alright, I don't know what to do now, so I'm just kind of relaxing here.
Yep.
I'm sure that's what you're doing too, Lucky.
Yep, I'm gonna take a relax for a little bit.
I mean, it's something we haven't done in a while.
Yeah, I set up some targets over in the back and was like shooting at them.
You know, that seems like a good thing to have in the first place. Like a little target range.
For when we don't want to go to the freaking dojo.
Yeah, we're not gonna use a diamond ticket again.
God.
I don't really fancy going in solo. Sometimes I just
Yeah.
need to like shoot stuff.
Yeah. You know, while we're kind of talking to you, like once the conversation starts dying down, I'm gonna send a Wonder Milk to Starmine just to see where they're at.
Would you say where you are?
Yeah, I'll just say like, hey Starmine, I'm back at the guild in our room. Just wanted to see where you're at.
Just doing a couple. I'm just slowly, just like filling out these.
Adding the groups and stuff. 'Cause, I mean, this is helpful to represent like where people are.
Yeah, I know. We probably should have done this a long time ago, and I was just a lazy piece of shit.
I mean, we really didn't even think about this till after we saw the map, huh?
But yeah, Vincent, you sent a message, right?
Yep.
And about 2 minutes later, you see a snake by the door.
She kicks open the door.
No, she doesn't kick it open. She's just going to open it and say, "Oh, hey there."
Oh. Well, that was fast.
Oh, I mean, I was here in the building.
Oh, okay. Huh. Oh yeah, I'm kind of just relaxing here for a little bit. So Lucky over there.
Oh, hey there, Lucky.
Hello.
Today you're feeling to be in your normal form.
Yeah.
A rare occurrence for your species.
Well, you know.
Things have happened.
Yes, I can definitely tell that there's some kind of weird atmosphere in the air.
A lot of shit went down in, well, Aegis Cave, and yeah.
I see. So it seems like the kids next door are busy.
Yeah, we are very destructive.
I can hear that.
Just you might want to watch out just in case, because I think that Vulpix might be wanting to set up traps around to catch people.
Oh, is that why I've been stepping on sharp shards lately?
I look at Lucky when he says that and back at you've been stepping on shards?
Yes, apparently there's shards sometimes in the hallways.
God, damn it. Alright, okay, I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to them, or I'm gonna have to do something about that later.
But yes, I've actually been in the cell area. I've been putting up some flowers. You know, just because it is a cell for bad Pokemon doesn't mean that, you know, they should not be having, you know, a nice time there.
If they're gonna be stuck there for a while, might as well make it comfortable with what you're saying.
You sounds like a live.
I also spoke with Lapras.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that she's actually rather young for her species?
Really?
I think he's mentioned that before.
Yes, she's basically rather young, because apparently her mom is like almost 500 cycles old.
They can live that long?
She knows. Apparently they can, and apparently her grandmother is over 2,000 cycles old.
Wait, is the grandmother still alive too?
Yes.
Is that normal, Lucky? Because you're the actual Pokemon.
Mhm.
I'm like, I only know stuff that whatever the professors tell me, that's kind of it as a human
I
in that
guess.
area.
Kind of.
Well, the more you know now. Oh yeah, and sir, of course, Sirmine can see me holding the two eggs.
Granted, this world might have
This world-
changed might have changed things from how it used to be.
That is true. I don't think they're endangered species anymore, are they?
I mean, I do not actually know what that means, but if you think that they are in danger, then you have definitely not seen a Lapras shoot an ice beam.
No. Well, back in my world, Lapras were pretty much hunted to near extinction.
Oh gosh, why? And who has such power?
Ancient humans, the
Oh.
ones that didn't know any better.
You have to understand that Laprases, they make these, I don't actually know what it's called, but basically big packs that constantly just travel between islands and on the ocean, right?
Yeah.
And it is said that they can go beyond the area where nobody can go.
Yeah, it was just. Remember how this world was. Well, this whole world was a lot different before.
Yes,
And-
I kind of caught on to that by now. I'm trying not to think about it too much, honestly.
So yeah, there's just humans that were like way older than when I was. Apparently, used to hunt them for food.
You
And
humans are very scary because Lapras is kind of considered incredibly dangerous when angered.
yeah, but that's just how they were back then, and now, well, last I remember, they were starting to make a comeback and like repopulate a lot more than what they used to be, where they weren't endangered.
Humans are a bit weird. You wouldn't think much of them because they look kind of puny, but yeah, they were the last thing you want to underestimate.
I mean, I'm lucky can attest, like, as a human, we would use, well, catch, like, other Pokemon for our team and stuff.
Yes, inside those Pokeball things that you kept talking about,
Yeah, and,
that you have.
yeah,
I still kind of find them in a world like this to be really unsettling. They made sense back then, but not so much now.
yeah.
I mean, it's all no. You know what they say, you know, like everything made out of light has shadows in the corners.
Yeah, and pretty sure us humans casted a very big shadow, which...
She's actually
Got-
going to sit down and say, "I wouldn't know about that."
Huh.
I
you
guess.
might not know.
I mean,
but
you humans, you have definitely changed things, but I think our world was basically the same even before you started showing up.
mhm.
And I started thinking about it a little more that, yeah, maybe I was kind of special back then because. Just. I guess I was kind of smarter than I should have been.
Well,
I mean,
lucky.
Yep.
She's going to toss you a seed.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of like this. You see, every single Pokemon is just a little bit special, right? Every single Pokemon is unique. If you put, I'm very certain if you were to put 100 Zoroarks next to each other, every single one of them would be completely unique and different. Just like the seed. A very special tree is going to grow out of it. It is going to be very similar to the other apple trees, but it's also going to be unique in its very special ways.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense, because, I mean, my combustion partner back then was, well, he was different from the other ones for the fact that, like, the normal pattern he had wasn't, it was just slightly different than, like, normal compared to the other, like, well, compared to most combustions then, and then, they just they felt different. Like I had a weird bond, like a different bond with them compared to the others.
There's also the case that Lucky over there is extra special because she's actually, well, abnormal.
Yep.
By the way, you're extremely pretty with that abnormality.
Yeah, I just kind of find it a little shameful that it's mostly connected to Curum.
Huh? We do not choose who we come from.
Mm.
Have you actually spoken to the Pokemon within you?
Not yet. I really want to, but I just haven't been able to find a way to do so. Aside
Couldn't...
from having you communicate a few things between us, but we never actually spoke.
Didn't you ask Mew how you could establish some kind of connection?
I think you said they were going to do that next time they visited, but they might have forgotten.
I mean, he is a god after all.
I mean, we could just message him right now, Lucky, if we want
Well,
to.
to be fair,
got-
Mew had some issues after I had last spoken with him. You know, the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, by the way, should I be taking our latest new members a little bit personally?
Huh?
Hmm?
She smiles. So many ice types.
Well,
Oh,
I think Team Ice Storm's pretty nice at least, but that Vulpix, Pix is a little bit of a troublemaker.
I mean, I really like her fur. She's very beautiful.
I mean, yeah, most of them are, but
Yeah, she might be related to me, so
Oh, well, that's even better, no? You should totally go to her and just, you know, like hugging out and such. I'm very certain once you learn more about her, you will understand that she's actually wonderful with Pokemon.
uh,
mean-
Servine clueless.
I look at Vince and I'm like, what he was saying, from what he was saying that she was saying, probably, I think we wouldn't get along at all.
yeah,
How come?
I think for the fact that Vulpix might even, well, hate Lucky.
Oh, why?
Yeah, that Vulpix idolizes Kyurem, and I want to kill Kyurem.
Oh,
And
that would definitely have an interesting thing.
Lucky's mother was also from that same, like, pack. But was kind of... She kind of started thinking not the same as them anymore, so they were kicked out and cursed at the same time.
So why is it good to cross her tiny arms and say, well, this is why I really do not like the religious types. It's kind of like, you know how a lot of Pokemon on this continent really like Xerneas?
Yeah.
I sometimes, you know, have to react with them. You have to talk to them and such, right? And a lot of them, well, they are very, very strange folk. I generally do not like it when someone is replacing their personality with some kind of beliefs like that.
I don't like really godly Pokemon. That's one of the reasons I like Reshiram so much, is that she makes no bones about like being what she is. I don't think she wants anyone to worship her.
Oh, I do have to say, it's really funny when I walk past her, I just wave at her and she just awkwardly waves back. She's like a normal, like, girly Pokemon. It's gonna be very strange when, like, someone is actually going to, like, start praising her and such just because she exists.
Even in a weird way, Lugia kind of is kind of refreshing to me. Like, even someone like him can have like just normal problems like the rest of us.
Well, he is a little bit pathetic, though.
He is a bit pathetic, but a lot of Pokemon are pathetic.
I mean, yeah, I am one. She smiles. But yes. I would say you two just need to... You need to rest. You need to just stop doing all of this super important stuff and just... Here. She's gonna give both of you a flower. And just enjoy the smell.
Oh. Thanks, Irvine.
I missed the last dungeon outing because I was paper for a bit. But I still feel like I need the rest.
I mean, we kind of have been going non-stop for a lot of things.
I mean, yeah. Just close your eyes and rest. If there's anything that would be happening, I can just take care of it. You both can just relax for a day.
Kind of do look at Lucky. I'm like, yeah, I feel like we need that. We don't want to end up like Star Chasers, do we?
Sarai's actually going to look down and say, those three.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give them a talking to when they get in because apparently I'm the new guild officer. So,
Oh, what happened to Thrack? Is he okay?
well, he got demoted for something.
Oh. Did he do something bad?
Well, it's more that he didn't do something that he really should have.
Oh. Well, that's going to change things. Well, new officer, good luck.
Yeah.
I've kind of been doing the officer thing, honestly, myself. Because, you know, compared to honest, Thrack has kind of not been doing his job. He's usually either talking to Reshiram or he's in the clouds speaking with Altaris and Swablues.
Yep, and can you guess where he's at right now?
I actually saw him, he's upstairs. He's talking to Reshiram.
Yep.
So this could actually be for the best.
Well, once Destiny thing is over, I'd probably be in a better position to be a sort of officer of sorts, but I'm also going to be splitting my attention between here and the Eevee village, likely.
I mean, I know this might be a townie opinion, but would the Eevees not just move themselves here?
I don't think they want to, so. It's more that I'd
Pharaohs
like
do
to
be
close-
pharaohs.
I'd like to be close to my mate, so.
I completely understand that. She looks at Vincent.
Mm-hmm. He looks at me as I'm, like, again, just holding the two eggs while I'm just laying there.
But yes, I'm gonna leave you two to Godna dying, apparently.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm going to leave you two to rest, and I'm just gonna be around, and if anyone needs any kind of help with anything, I'm going to help them, okay?
Yep. Thanks, Irvine.
Alright. He's going to walk up to you and plant a kiss on your lips. And then she's going to go outside.
Alright. Deep sigh from the monkey as he just kind of just lays there now. What is rest?
I see Brainwave's expression in Team Hope's room.
That's funny.
Alright. Thrack,
Ah,
the Polish anaconda.
Anaconda, you say?
Yes.
Well, heck. What's up?
Well, I mean, it's your turn.
It.
You're outside. What do?
Man, I don't know at this point.
Wow. You have been demoted.
I mean, honestly, that's probably for the best. It's not like I was doing anything really.
That is not something you should be so easily agreeing with.
I mean, hey, I missed a lot of sessions, and on the sessions that I was in, I was either just not doing anything, or whenever I tried to do something, Ari said that he's already taken care of this.
Busybody Aries.
I mean, it is true that Iris was micromanaging everything for like the first 30 sessions of this.
Yep. So, hey, maybe Ember will be, you know, fast enough to not get outpaced by Aris.
It's okay, Aris has so many duties now that like he cannot actually micromanage everything. It is beyond his capability now.
Yeah, just wait and see, boy.
I highly doubt he's gonna be able. Like, Aris had no idea half of the shit was actually happening at his guild. It's like Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff didn't know half of the shit was happening at his guild.
But Aries is not addicted to perfect apples yet.
Well, I mean, I'm looking forward to what kind of dark thing is gonna be happening with Aris. I mean, apparently he's already forming a harem. He's like so quiet about it as well.
I mean, at least he's making a small army of children.
Yeah.
Make your assumptions.
So, what did you say?
Make your
I said
assumptions.
make your assumptions.
Do you know what the scary thing is? The guild officer is a Zoroark, which means that guy around the corner, that could be the officer, and he's watching you.
Yeah.
Oh, that is scary, actually. Like, it could be literally any
What?
Pokemon.
He is the secret police. Congratulations, you have become the secret police.
Yo, what happened, Godna?
Net reset, he said.
It's about that time of night every time when my internet does its reset.
It is so
I'm currently
perfectly
on my phone
timed.
waiting for it to finish.
But yeah, Thrack, what do? You're outside.
Well, it has found a new satellite to connect to, so I am back.
Welcome back.
Thrack,
How to-
what do? You can see the town beyond you, the horizon, you know, busy with the usual town stuff. You can see Reshiram, you know, just perching on top of the guild as usual. She's still, you can see the weird egg with her still. Massive egg.
Wait, Rashi, you still got it?
She's great to look at you and say, well, yes, Aris has not come over to take it yet.
Let me lend you a hand.
Oh, wonderful, thank you.
Drac look through the roof. Special delivery.
Aris,
no.
yet another ghost went through the roof of your fucking place.
She just kind of rolls her eyes and just looks at you and says, I already had plans for that.
He's already gone.
No, this would be something she'd be saying as you're coming in, so you would still be here.
You don't know how fast he is. He just zooms in, you have an egg, he's gone.
He
That
is
would still
fast.
give me enough time.
Aris, you have a massive fucking table-sized egg. I assume all of that paperwork that you were working on, he just like fucking... the papers are everywhere now because he basically
No, don't worry. I put it like to the side of the table.
What do
Like
you
next
mean?
to
The egg is as big as the table.
Well, then he
Exactly.
has basically 2 tables now.
My god. Aris, the egg is the size of you.
Uh-huh.
It's huge.
And then she just kind of just like sighs at that, and it's just like, nobody has any patience.
Yep, and when you fly up, Reshok looks at you and says, "Ah, thank you."
You're welcome.
I keep forgetting that you can go through walls and such. What a wonderful ability, I would actually love to have that.
Yeah, it comes in handy, and I have to say, it took me quite some time to remember that I'm actually a ghost and I can go through walls.
What do you mean, remember?
Well, okay, not exactly remember, realize.
I see.
Yeah, at the beginning I was going through door like most normal people. And before that I used to be a piplap.
Yeah, a very strange one. But yes, I'm just
is what it
relaxing
is.
here.
That's good. I
It-
think I'm gonna go for a fly.
It's not exactly a tower, but for now this will do.
Oh, you wanna have a tower?
Yes, I used to have a tower. Very beautiful one. I had,
Really?
I had an entire chamber for myself where I would be putting all of my things.
Hmm.
Yes, my master would not have me in his Pokeball very often. He would usually have me in the Pokeball when he would be among other humans, which he hated.
Well, didn't he spend a lot of time outside of the facilities?
More like he would spend most of his time inside his castle.
He had a castle?
Yes,
Man.
that's where my tower was, at the very top of the castle.
Huh.
Is it not normal for where you come from?
I mean, where I come from, well, there's... most people don't live in castles anymore.
Oh,
Yes, they are kinda a thing of the past.
I mean, from what I understand, living inside a castle was very strange for my master anyway. It was just normal to him and to me.
Not something I can relate to.
I would assume so. But yes, my chamber was wonderful. It was very sizable and I was allowed to, well, basically have anything I wanted. I would sometimes go and fly throughout the night and I would sometimes find shiny things. And I would leave them back at my chambers. I would sometimes find a random Pokemon, I would kidnap them and deliver them to my chambers where I would talk to them until they would be allowed to go.
Really?
Yes, I had a very difficult time actually making friends, and kidnapping Pokemon was the only way to actually talk to them.
Hmm.
And then,
What, a lot of people were scared of you?
yes, the time I come from was a time when I was seen with other, well, among other humans, I would usually be getting the looks of terror.
Why?
She shrugs. I am a horrifying dragon. And apparently in this world I am also a god, whatever that means. Eventually I found out that the only individuals that I can be friendly with are my master, his mate, and his closest friends. There were also humans that would have things that would shoot lightning and it would blind me.
Like flashlights?
I wouldn't know what they are called. There were things of the technology that would apparently be used for working these boxes that would play pictures that move very quickly.
Ah, okay. You mean like cameras with flash?
I wouldn't know.
Hmm.
It was very annoying, and my master hated them, but his maid would actually take him through these quite often. Apparently, it was for their reputation and for image.
Well, I guess that happens to people who become really important.
Yes. But yes, eventually I kinda stopped doing that and I was just mostly talking to my master's other Pokemon. Mine was a very lonely life, as you can imagine.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I'm glad that here I can at least talk to some Pokemon.
Yeah? I mean, you know, you can just go down and try to talk to other people as well.
I'll be completely honest, everything is so much smaller now that I'm actually scared that I will accidentally step on some Pokemon. Have you seen how small the Pichus are?
I mean, the peaches are always small.
Yes, but they are so small. I'm worried that I would accidentally hurt them or something.
Well, you gotta be really careful then.
I am already very careful. I just fear that my carefulness might not be enough, especially because they are running around like, well, like crazy tiny Pokemon.
Well, another part about kids is that sometimes they can survive things that will probably kill adults without getting any damage at all. Children are truly some sort of dark magic material.
I would believe that, yes. Josh is not speaking about services. I wonder how it feels to be a child.
What, you were never a kid?
No. My earliest memory is that of being inside a castle. Not the castle of my master, a different one. A long time ago. There was a king that was... well, he was a fool. And he was attempting to use me and my brothers for some kind of weird nefarious purpose. It didn't work for him. He died.
How many times has someone tried to use you and your brothers to get some kind of wish?
She starts counting. Eventually, she gets to like into 40s, and then she just looks at you and says, "I don't even remember." A lot.
God. Why?
She shrugs and says greed. Most of the humans that wanted to use us, they were pitiful humans. They wanted things that they could probably achieve by themselves, but they wanted an easy way towards the goal.
And then they try to use the easy way, and it turns out it has some horrible consequences.
Indeed. Well, the consequences is usually when you start making big changes without asking anyone, they get angry. She's going to smile and say, "You have no idea how happy I was to see most of these humans be thrown out of rooftops or windows onto spears."
Oh.
You see, a king is only a king for as long as his subjects accept him as a king. The moment the king oversteps certain boundaries, they die the same way as the normal human. My master has actually learned that when he has slain his own father.
Ah, yeah, that one. And having to kill part of the family is just rough.
She's actually going to look down, and for a moment you see like sadness, and then she just nods and says, I'm soon going to find out.
I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to talk to them.
You have never actually really dealt with my brothers.
No, and they do sound like they've spent too much time in the basement and not on the outside world.
I mean, so did I.
I mean, yeah, you were kinda in a coma for thousands of years.
Yes. That is sadly weirdly common for me.
How often did it happen to you?
She starts counting again? And she gets to like into 40s and says way too many times.
So, have you actually slept more than you were awake?
Yes. The time I was
I
with...
heard a cat.
She's going to gasp and say, You would dare. You are the same as she was. She was calling me kitty like I was some kind of skitty.
I mean, sorry, I guess. It's just that cats are very known for sleeping for most of their lives.
How dare you? You're not under the protection of being the mate of my master. I can smite you right now.
Well, then do it.
She's just going to sigh and say, no.
Yeah, I wonder how similar to your brothers you would have been if you were awake during all that time.
Oh, I would be completely different. You see, the whole thing between us is that we are completely different. The clear opposites. For
But
instance...
there's only 3 of you.
Well, you see, it's actually about, well, there's an entire, like, philosophical thing around us. Humanity has kind of built this. I am the Pokemon of truth. I am basically the truth of all things, correct?
Yep.
Well, Zekrom, my brother, is idealism. Basically, the belief in something even if it might not be based in truth. Basically, feelings. Correct?
Yeah.
And Kyurem is apathy. Kyurem is basically the lack of things, the void, the disinterest. Where truth and idealism go to die. And together we form a whole. But we are also completely opposite of each other. It's kind of why we can. It's kind of why we can never work together very well. We have literally been probably made by some kind of higher force to quite literally be unable to be compatible, while also, if we do become compatible, be extremely powerful.
You know, give me a moment. I'm gonna write a wonder mail to Arceus. Hey, was Rushie and her brothers made to not be compatible at all with each other?
You're gonna get a response, yes.
I'm just gonna show it to Rushie.
Oh. But that explains it, I guess. She's just going to sigh. What an ass.
Yeah, seems he's got some really interesting ideas.
I guess that's one way to say. Not the word I would use. I would say a douchebaggery. I would even say asinine.
No, I'm pretty sure he's probably used to words like that.
You know, if you as a man learn to get used to being referred to as such, that says a lot about you. A man should never be satisfied with such reactions upon his name.
Well, you've got a point.
Yes, I mean, I'm literally the Pokemon of truth.
That's right.
Yes, it is. Why are people shipping these two?
You can't feel the tension between them?
No!
What tension? The two brain cells dying?
Yes!
That kind of tension.
Remember, that's how most ships are, is that they have two interactions that they're made for each other.
Wow.
Exactly. And we just confirmed that her brother's not a problem, so it's all good.
What?
Oh, also, by the way, what I'm referred to here is in the Japanese version of the anime, the protagonist literally calls Reshiram fucking kitty, or koneko in Japanese.
Huh.
Oh.
Because in one of the scenes, Reshiram literally purrs.
Wait, she purrs?
She purrs when she's happy.
Oh.
Another cat for the guild.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like we know what real dragons sound like, so they maybe could purr.
Yeah, I honestly do not know what the fuck were they thinking with that. You know, with Oreo, we are eventually gonna get to Black and White. If we're gonna get to that, I'm gonna point it out, and he's gonna be like, why is she purring? She's not supposed to be a cat, she's a dragon. And then, you know, you get the other question of, she has feathers? You know,
He's the original Sphinx.
she is the weirdest dragon of them all, honestly.
I accept this.
And then you look at the Zekrom and Kyurem, and they're like just normal dragons, right?
It shows they have more love for Reshi than they did the other two. To give Reshi a little bit more personality by acting like a cat.
I mean, she also has like so much more screen time.
Yeah.
And she is the canonical, you know, like the main dragon from Black and White.
Yeah, because that's the one in canonical Pokemon.
Yeah, so like, you know, and her role in Super Mystery Dungeon, you know. Like, I could just keep going.
Yeah.
Also with the purring and what she told me what she was doing before, she's the weirdest combination of a cat and a magpie.
Oh yeah, because she steals shit.
Yeah.
She
Ooh, shiny.
she steals random shit, you know. She's antisocial as fuck. She literally purrs. It's like some kind of genetic mishap.
As long as she doesn't start leaving us gifts, like, at the foot of our beds, like a cat would, we're okay.
I mean, also fun fact about magpies, you can actually train them to bring you shit if you know, give them something shiny as a reward.
Wow.
Well,
Now we know how to take over Australia.
Cry Chat is like, how the fuck can a dragon purr? I don't know, what's the fucking anime? Ask Game Freak.
I mean, it's the same anime that made the Reggie sound like fucking weird ass abomination.
Yep.
I mean, clearly, dragons are just scaly cats.
I mean, have you guys seen have you guys seen what fucking Marshadow fucking sounds like when he goes apeshit in the anime?
It's weird.
Holy shit. Like it is like straight out of some like Nightmare Before Christmas shit. And there goes the ever fucking mentioning that movie again. It always comes back somehow.
It comes back.
Hey, Thrack, quickly mention Corpse Bride.
Corpse Bride.
Thank you.
Corpse Bride is, I can definitely say it's in my top 5 favorite movies of all time.
I wouldn't say top 5 for me, but top 20, yeah. Anyway. You're having a weird conversation with Reshiram. Why she's just perching on top of your guild. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she gets rained on a lot up here.
You know, before you gonna get some kind of room in the guild, you should probably get a really big umbrella.
She tilts her head? Umbrella?
I mean, yeah, it rains here from time to time, doesn't it?
Yes, I usually hide underneath the trees. There's also the cave that you have delivered me for the first time, where she actually blushes a little bit and say, "I have been keeping certain items I've been finding."
Old habits die hard, right?
She's just going to look at you and say, "Don't judge me."
You know, now I don't know if you are more of a cat or more of a magpie.
What's a magpie?
It's where I come from, it's kind of small black and white bird that really loves shiny things.
Well,
and very often they pick up those shiny things and take them back to their nests.
Well, good thing
I've heard of people even training them so they bring shiny stuff to them.
Well, good thing that cannot be me, for I am only white.
Yeah. Not a combination I expected, but hey, it's a wild world out here.
But yeah, is there anything I can actually help you with?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really doing anything. I'm probably gonna go for a fly.
Oh,
wanna fly?
No, I'm actually enjoying my rest here.
Good.
The only thing I find annoying is if I roll over, one of my wings usually slips off, and then the many small Pokemon of this town start pulling on my feathers. She actually is going to sigh and say, "There was even a Riolu that stole one of my feathers."
Riolu, you say?
Yes.
Oh. Dora.
She's actually going to touch her feathers and just say, "These take a while to regrow after all." You see her just preen her wings, by the way.
I mean, hey, if people try to take them, they probably really like them. After all, if they didn't, why would they take it?
I assume that has something to do with me being referred to as a god here.
I mean, could be, but also, you are kinda new.
Yes.
Co-
I'm
and
new,
I don't...
I'm new, I'm big, and apparently a god.
Yeah.
Fluffy.
And also very fluffy.
I'm not that fluffy.
Yes, you are.
I am literally not. You
For
see,
a dragon of truth, you like lying to yourself, eh?
no, I'm trying to say, I'm trying to explain this, if you would give me a moment. You see, my bodily mass, in comparison to, let's say, an Eevee's bodily mass is almost 70% fluffiness. For me, it's only about 40%.
Well, you see, really fluffy Pokemon usually have at least 20% of their mass being fluff.
My point is that compared to truly fluffy Pokemon, my bodily mass is not actually majorly fluff.
Well, still, almost half of you being fluff is a really high amount. Like, for instance, me, I'm not fluffy at all.
No, you are very smooth.
Yes.
I actually kinda prefer that.
Well,
Yes, I would prefer to be smooth. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to dry yourself when it's raining?
I have no idea.
And do you have any idea how difficult it is to shake yourself when there's not enough room around here? And if I shake myself on top of a guild, I will wake everyone up.
I also have no idea.
Exactly. So many problems with this. Crying chat is like, Reshi, if someone is taking your feathers, give them the backhand of revenge.
Oh no. Ah yes, you tried to take my feather? Take that, Pichu.
Squishes the Pichu. Mother is like, no!
Nah. What you need to do is go full on anti-Ninetales. And they grab your feathers, you curse them and turn them into a human.
See, the worst thing is, she probably could, she just doesn't know it. Because every god, or every very powerful being in this world can actually curse people.
Ah.
Rashi seems too nice to curse people.
Yeah. So, you can probably imagine someone who would do her really, really shittily, she would probably curse them. Fuck them.
So what you're saying is we need to get her to curse Kira.
I'm not sure if gods can curse other gods.
Yeah, especially since Kuram and Rashi are on similar power level.
Yeah.
Well, clearly we have to beat Kiram nearly to death, and so the curse sticks.
We need
Wow.
Red Chain.
And then we make sure he gets reincarnated as some kind of Pokemon or something.
But yes. Thrack,
Yeah.
do go enjoy yourself.
Hi.
Say hi,
You enjoy yourselves?
say hi to Rayquaza from me.
You know, I think, can I see Rayquaza in the clouds?
Give me a second. What is the weather? Yeah, you can. He's far in the distance, probably beyond the stratosphere.
Hmm.
You sometimes just see him and, you know, just his lightning.
I wonder if I can get close enough to him to tell him that Rashi is high. Hmm.
I mean, possibly.
You think he would remember her?
Possibly? You are
Right,
mostly dealing with the problem of you going to Rayquaza with something that is not important.
Yeah, he would probably at least smack me hard enough for me to hit the fucking ground with my head.
You can go through the ground.
Oh yeah, good point.
Falls to the other side of the planet. Oh!
Hey, you just fast traveled to the forbidden area.
Palkia shows up. Dude, what did I fucking tell you?
Blame Rayquaza. Get them fighting. Rayquaza sent me here.
Looks at Rayquaza, says Rashi says hi. Suddenly, in front of me, it's not Rayquaza, it's Giratina.
Wow, you really messed up for them to send me in.
Now you see, it wouldn't be Giratina showing up. It would be me showing up in Giratina's realm.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm getting knocks on my door. I think I know what it is. Be right back.
Aye, aye.
Okay.
Hmm. Yesterday and day before, I got so scorched by fucking sun that moving my face hurts. And I think my entire face is also fucking swollen from the sun. Hey DJ, how do you Californians live with the sun?
By trying to stay inside as much as possible.
Yeah, but
Ah.
if you need to go outside, how do you?
Wow,
live?
like Louisiana.
Weirdly enough, we're long sleeve shirts and a lot of hats.
Man.
Cause so if I'm going outside and it's like 105, so that's what, like 43 degrees Celsius for you?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a normal temperature for like this area. I'll have on jeans that go all the way down to my ankles,
I'm
like
back.
everything's covered.
I had to put meat in the freezer.
Now you have
Ah.
long sleeve shirts that are like basically reflective, like bright neon greens and yellows and stuff like that,
The fuck?
and then a hat.
All right.
Thrack was just asking how Californians deal with the sun because he's burnt.
Oh, you're burned.
Yeah, Finn, I've burned myself on the sun so hard, my face is swollen, and it's not nice to make, emotional moves with my face.
Emotion?
I don't know. Moving my
Expressions.
face hurts. Yeah, expressions. That's
Okay,
the
okay,
word.
okay. I was like, what?
You gotta get the boy some aloe vera to rub on his face.
Whoa,
Yeah,
oh,
I already did that. Didn't help a lot.
So aloe vera helps with the burning, and then also just having like an ice pack wrapped in just a towel to kind of pat it down a little bit to cool it.
You mean, hey there, guys, it's me. We are from Team Kool-Aid. We are here yet again to make some for response.
I wonder how they're doing right now.
I hope they vibing.
They're vibing, but they turn into like some hotshot team.
No, they cannot be hotshot. They're Team Kool-Aid, man.
Yeah.
Well, they're a diamond rank team by just fucking vibing.
But yeah, what do you want to do, Thrack?
Well, I guess target stratosphere.
Wait, you actually going to Rayquaza?
I don't know. Might as well get at least somehow close.
This is a mistake.
Thrack is going to die.
Thrack wants to leave the campaign.
Look. He's decided to sink my ship by any means necessary. This is what he's deemed as necessary means.
Ah, you are shipping me with someone. That ship cannot come true if I die.
Exactly.
Uh,
I gotta admire the dedication.
So yes, Ember?
I need to be going to bed here.
Okay, we have two people who need to go to bed. I think it's time to stop.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Thrack is going to forget about his suicide. Assisted suicide.
I mean, I'm not gonna be getting too close to Rayquaza.
You're just gonna go up to the Altaria layer again.
And there he goes, he's still talking to the fucking Swabbles and Altarias again.
Yeah, I didn't do that in like, what, 10, 15 sessions?
Yeah, because you were gone for those 10, 15 sessions.
Yeah.
Alright,
He's making-
everyone...
It's a cult classic.
Okay, everyone move back your dice once you give yourself session XP.
Alright. I was about to forget to do that, so thank you.
Never forget, never forgive.
I always
Never
forget.
forgetty.
Never forget the mom spaghetti.
Upsetty spaghetti.
Yep, I need to remember to add to my to-do list. Tell Mew about the other Eevee.
I have 69 experience.
Nice.
I have
See, the
80.
funny thing is, everyone is assuming that there's something between my character and Mew, but there really isn't.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
probably wouldn't actually be all like upset at all.
My character just thinks you have eyes for nobody, so.
Yeah, no. You clearly don't, but it's a case of meddling for the fun. Like romantic meddling is just funny. It's
Hey.
Boy, yeah, I was gonna say, boy, you're gonna find out when he's just like, okay, and
Imagine
well, if he's like okay, and then clearly there's no competition. Hey, why don't you help out that Eevee so that Ares will be happy?
imagine if Primarina had Minutia in her guild.
Oh my god.
You know, I am glad that my Misha can't fuck with me because I have Surfite.
I'm
It's
pretty
awful.
sure Mew has spent enough time around me that he would know better.
I don't know.
Assuming Mew knows better is probably not wise.
He made a crater and evolved like 6 Pokemon.
Also created
Yeah.
this.
I'm talking about with me specifically, and yeah, I never said he was wise. I'm just saying I feel like he at least knows me well enough to know that that's not something I'd be into.
Maybe. But, all right.
Alright, I'm
Maybe.
saving the table.
I have gave myself my XP.
Alright. Flip the table, bitches.
It's like everyone flipped the table.
Yeah, everyone. Also,
No,
I would like to say goodbye to everyone and have a good cycle, everyone.
Have a good cycle.
Bye.